There is no more guessing. There is no more planning. There is no more strategizing. This is it. It's the final of the 2023 CPL, being played between the Trinbago Knight Riders and the Guyana Amazon Warriors. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. This is the Cricket Forum live watch along for the final of the 2023 CPL. It has been 6 riveting weeks, and I've enjoyed your company tremendously. And once again, I look forward to spending the final afternoon with you. It doesn't mean that this is the final time we're going to see each other. I'm just saying this final afternoon of the CPL. I really hope that we'll have a happy time. The news from Providence is that the Guyana Amazon Warriors have won the toss and have elected to bowl. I think that majority of the golf fans would have supported this decision. I would have preferred for them to bat first, but they have decided that they will bowl first. So the playing 11 for the Guyana Amazon Warriors has one change, and that is that Kemo Paul has been passed fit and has replaced Kevlin Anderson. Therefore, it is expected that Odin Simit will open along with Ayub. So the 11 for Guyana is Ayub, Odin Simit, Shea Ope, Shimran Etmaya, Azam Khan, Kemo Paul, Romario Shepherd, Dwayne Pretorius, Gudakesh Moti, Imran Tayer, and Radsford Beaton. Trinbago Knight Riders have also made one change to their starting 11. The young man Terence Hines have been replaced by the mystery spinner Sunil Narayan. And that's the TKR 11 on the screen. It is Chadwick Walton, Mark Deal, Nicholas Puran, Casey Carty, Kieran Pollard, Andre Russell, Dwayne Bravo, Sunil Narayan, Akil Hussain, Ali Khan, and Wakar Samakil. So that's the 11 for the Trinbago Knight Riders. I'm just going to ask you for a few minutes because I just need to do something so that Andre can join me. There's something technical that I need to do. I hope that I'll just play a music. Just 2 minutes. I put on a music. I hope you're hearing it. Thank you for your understanding. Thank you for that. Sometimes, I guess maybe, but I forget to do something. So I'm expecting Andre to join us shortly. So just to repeat, the Guyana Amazon Warriors have won the toss and have asked the TKR to bat first, and they will take first strike. I've already shown you the team, the Guyana Amazon Warriors team This is the Trinbago Knight Riders team. And just to repeat, here is the Guyana Amazon Warriors team. The umpires are taking the field. The Guyana Amazon Warriors are out on the field. The Trinbago Knight Riders batsmen are out on the field. Sorry about that, Andre. I totally forget. Welcome to the show. We are on.
Yeah. Yes, Carlton. Thank you.
Yes, man. It was so the Guyana Amazon Warriors won the toss and asked Trinbago Knight Riders to bat. Any surprise there?
Yes, I'm a bit surprised, to be honest. As we alluded to earlier, that we thought that it's best to win the toss back first. Put a total on the board and let the scoreboard pressure apply. But I guess Tahir just took a gamble and say, you know what? We have tried so many things over the years and we have gotten it wrong. So why not try something different to see if a different outcome will result in us getting their first victory in the finals.
Is it a surprise that Narayan has replaced Terence Hines?
No, not at all. Not at all right there. We know that Narayan is a
right
very,
there. So Chadwick Walton, as expected, is going to open the batting.
Yeah, so no surprises there.
What time this? No surprises. Okay.
No, not at all. And Kima Paul, I doubt. I think I doubt Kima Paul will bowl. I think Tahir did say that his primary role will be that of a batter tonight. So I doubt Kima Paul will be given the ball, given that he is coming off a hamstring injury. I think he's just playing primarily as a batter tonight.
Okay, good evening, everyone in the chat, and you are welcome to share your views as we go along. I cannot promise you that I will read every view, but I'll try my best as I always did. I always try to read all your views. So good night, everyone. And I know persons like Christopher Bristol, the champion. Let's watch the first deliver Petrus over the wicket, ball to Walton. He clips it off his spot to the man at mid wicket. We are off and running, Andre.
Yes, so Pretorius, no surprises right there in terms of Pretorius giving the new ball. We know that he has done really, really well for the Guyana Amazon Warriors with the new ball in the power play. So no surprise there at all.
That's Jagnarine, welcome to the show. This looks like a new person. We're glad to have you here. Pretorius over the wicket, ball to Walton, and he flashes outside the half stump, misses, go through to the keeper.
Yes, and the crowd is bubbling with excitement. It's really, really great to see the crowd there tonight. And in our preview, where we spoke with Tony, it was quite really something to behold, the sort of entertainment that we're up for.
Yes, it was indeed something to behold. Pretorius ball to Walton, who covers up on the front foot almost in test match fashion and plays it out to the field that cover. There is no run.
Yeah, very good start by Pretorius. We know that he's a very experienced bowler. He has done the job, time and time again for the Guyana Amazon Warriors. Really good start on the part of Pretorius.
Yes. Yes, indeed, it's a good start. So the South African is making his way now, arms pumping over the wicket, ball to Walton. Walton drives, beat the inner circuit, will run very close to the boundary, goes into the boundary now for 4. The Knight Riders are off and running.
Yeah, lovely shot there by Shaddick Walton, just coming onto the front foot, just driving that one through the covers into the cover boundary. 4 magnificent runs by Shaddick Walton.
Yes, that's a beautiful shot by, just continued from where he left off in the previous match where he made a good 80. So 4 without loss. The Knight Riders are on their way. Pretorius comes in, ball to Walton, and he drives down the ground. They gone for 1. The fielder at long on comes across to his left field, send the return in 5 without loss.
Yeah, Shaddick Walton seems to be in pretty good touch. He played a really good innings in the first qualifier and really exceptional innings of 8 runs. And it's good to see Shaddick Walton looking in really great touch.
Yes, so DL comes into strike. Good evening to everyone. Sylvester Biscuit, Darmos Smalls, Mr. Casanova, Jay. Good evening. We appreciate you all being here. We are glad for your company. Comes in now, Pretorius, ball down the leg side, wide signal to Dial. It flashes, but the umpire signal wide. The score moves up to 6 without loss.
Yeah, that's
So
that.
there's a
There was
massive
Pretorius
stroke.
just getting the ball. Pretorius getting the ball to swing. Swinging down the leg side, and a wide called.
Yes, he probably started it too straight. He comes in again. Over the wicket, up and bowl to Dial, and Dial just turned this away, off his hip, down past the square leg umpire. They go through for a single at the end of over number 1, 7th without loss. Balance start, Andre.
Yes, balance start indeed. Pretoria started off pretty well. Bowled his first 3 balls without a run being scored, and then we saw Shadiq Walton caressing one through the cover for a lovely shot into the cover boundary, and then they picked up a few singles afterwards. Really, really balanced start right there.
Yes, Jamo Small, it was a good start. Jake Glasgow, as a St. Lucian Kings fan, I will be supporting TKR tonight. Simple, because misery loves company. I don't want us to be the only ones. that must be that is going to be hard to beat that comment for the night, certainly.
That is a top comment there by Jake. Top comment, Jake Glasgow.
Yes, big up Denley Campbell. Big up to everyone. I really appreciate you being here.
Big up indeed.
Yes. Walters seems to have a little more money in the bank. Who said he was done? So Shepherd is going to pick up the bowling. He usually bowls from the commentary box, and he's just really setting his field now. Walton is on 5, Dial is on 1, and there was 1 extra. So the left-handed Dial is going to take strike from Shepherd, who comes in over the wicket outside the stump, and he drives through the cover down to the boundary for 4 more. Good shot there by Dial, hitting it at the top of the bunks.
Yeah, good shot there by Dial. I think that was a little bit too wide, a little bit too short, and he had enough time to just get on the front foot and just place it. Lovely shot through the backward point here into the boundary for 4. Nice shot by Mark Dial.
That ball was short and wide, and I really want to see this second ball because there was a little concern there. It just looked like there was nothing on it. It looks like he just floated up, comes in now, ball on Dial, open the face of the bat and guides it down to the man on the backward point boundary. Edmeyer usually is a fielder there, 12 without loss after 1.2.
Yeah, it's going to be very important for Guyana Amazon Warriors, to pick up a few wickets in the power play. Having won the toss, I'm sure they'd want to put the Trinbago Knight Riders under some pressure. They not want Trinbago Knight Riders to get off to a flyer, because if they get off to a flyer, they're going to be on the back foot. And they winning the toss, having won the toss, they must pick up a few wickets in the power play.
So Shepherd is going to continue now. He comes in over the wicket and he bowled to the right-handed Walton, who turned this into the onside, just past to the right of the umpire, the fielder, from short fine to his left field, send the return, and the score moves up to 13 without loss.
Yeah, really, really nice start.
So Walton is on 6. Dehal is also on 6. Both batsmen are on 6. Dehal comes back into strike. The left-handed Trinidadian. He will be facing just up to Romario Shepherd, who have conceded a run off every delivery so far. 4 off the first delivery and then 2 singles. As 13 without loss. We watch now. Shepherd is going to move in to the left-handed Dial. So just some adjustment being made in the field. As soon as he gets there, I will let you know. He's just about there now. Ball to Dial down the leg side. Dial looking to turn it into the onside. Misses, comes off his body and go lobbed into the offside for a leg by 14 without loss. You're back with us,
yes,
Andre?
Much better. Yeah, yes, I'm there. I'm here. I'm here. Yeah, there was Shepherd, bowling the ball much closer to Dale, giving him no room this time around, and he only managed to turn it, get an inside edge into the offside for a single.
Yes, so Walton comes in to strike. He's on 6. Shepherd over the wicket, bowl to Walton, and Walton drives back down the pitch. The bowler field in his follow through, 1 to come in over number 2, 14 without loss.
So steady start on the part of the Trinbago Knight Riders. They'd hope to, build on the start that they have thus far. You know, don't lose a wicket and try to get the Trinbago Knight Riders off to a really, really. Oh, that's a beautiful, beautiful
So
ball there by
Shepherd
Shepherd.
bowl to Walton, who flashes outside the half stump and misses. Yes, indeed, it was a good delivery. So Walton seemed to have a little more money. So it's a Casey Carter playing very, very interesting. What do you think about Casey Carter's selection in the Knight Rider team, Andre?
I mean, he played the game he played. Was it against the Barbados Royals? I think he played really, really well. No, I think it was Guyana. It was the Guyana. Was it I think it was the Barbados Royals. I think or the Guyana. Sorry, Guyana Amazon Warriors. He played pretty well in that game, and I think that they have a few injured players, so they don't have much of a choice in terms of picking Casey Carty.
Over the wicket comes Peteros. Bowl to the left-handed Diallo with this high, hard, back over the bowler head. 1, 2 bunks into the boundary for 4, 18 without loss.
Good
I
shot
did
there
it
by
all
Mark
the way.
Dale.
It
That
went
was
all the way. Yes, Mark Deal, that went all the way for 6.
yeah, that was a lovely shot. I think that ball was too full, and he had enough time to come on the front foot and hitting it right over the bowler's head for 6. Great shot.
They say President Ali. That's the as Petorius comes into that one comes through between bat and pad. What a lovely delivery! What a lovely reply there from Petorius as President Ali speak to one of the reporters.
Yeah, great reply there on the part of Pretorius. That one just cut back in sharply off a good length. Beat Markdale all ends up.
Good night, Michael Douglas. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Bad start by Guyana. Christopher Bristol start fretting already. I don't think it's a bad start. I think it's a balanced start. Petorius comes in over the wicket. Bowl to Dial, who just wait on that one. Cannot beat backward point down. There is no run. 20 without loss. Do you think it's a bad start, Andre?
I wouldn't say it's a bad start, but I think it's a very solid start on the part of the Trinbago Knight Riders. But it has not gotten away from the Guyana Amazon Wars just yet, but they just need to keep on, you know, running in and bowling good line and length and see if they can prize out a wicket or two.
Yes, as Petorius comes in again, bowl to Dial, and Dial cuts. He beats the inner ring. It going out towards the cover boundary. It goes there now for 424 without loss.
Yeah, it's a good shot on the part of Markdale. And one thing we see with Markdale is that there's no way you can give him any room. Once he's given room and you go short, he will have all the time to free his arm up. And he did just that. There was a ball, pitch short, and Markdale just obliged by hitting that one to the backward point here for 4.
Okay, good. Who is that person that comes in, Petorius again, to Dial and looking to pull? He's bowled. It wasn't there for the pull shot. He was looking to pull that one and he's out. And President Allen leading the celebration.
Yeah, good wicket there for on the part of Pretorius, and there was Mark there looking to pull that one. I don't think it wasn't too short. It wasn't too short for the pull, and it was much closer to him. And Markdale goes for I think 10 runs. No, for 16 runs, and the Guyana Amazon Warriors have gotten their first wicket.
Yes, so they are gone for 16. It was too full. He should have played that on the off on with a straight bat. And
Right.
as Mr. Casanova had said that the guy and the teams are playing with a lot of confidence. But again, they have decided to go early, and I think that's why he played that shot, but that was not called for.
No, he was just trying to go, try to get as many runs as possible in the power play. But good reply on the part of Pretorius. Really good comeback right there. Ball the ball, a little bit much closer to much closer to Mark there.
Yes. Also, thank you,
Yeah.
Mr.
Marshall
Casanova. So
Montano.
that's yes. Okay,
Yeah.
so he is saying one down, more to go, right? Yes. And the dangerous Puran is now coming to the crease, and this is the wicket that the entire Guyana Amazon Warrior supporters want to get. And this is the man that the
Almost.
TKR supporters want to bat until about 15 overs.
Yes. Yes, I think the wicket of Puran is a very, very big wicket. We know that Puran after this. Yes.
As the Petrus comes in now, bowl to Puran, and Puran flashes outside the half stump, miss, goes through to the keeper, wide signal by the umpire, the score moves up to 25 for 1.
Right. The wicket of Puran is a very, very big wicket because we know that Puran is really in tremendous form, and if he gets going, it can be carnage here at the Guyana National Stadium. So Puran's wicket is very, very, very big. He scores quickly. If he bats deep, there's no doubt that they will get a good score. The Trinbago Knight Riders.
Yes, Bobby Johnson, how are you? Comes in, bowl to Puran, and Puran covers up into the offside. There's no run at the end of over number 3. The Guyana Amazon Warriors asking the Trinbago Knight Riders to bat. They are 25 for 1.
Yeah, I mean, just about an even start there. 25 runs being scored, just going over about 8 runs per over, a little over 8 runs per over, right? But they've gotten the
8.35. 8.33,
right,
yes.
right. They've gotten the wicket of Martdale. I've gotten Puran to Puran to come in pretty early, so it's just about an even start.
Yes, so St. Elizabeth all the way, Odin Simit, Guyana all the way. Yes, okay, good. I am going with the Guyana Amazon Warriors. Shepherd now, in his second over, he comes in over the wicket, bowl to Walton, who flick this away, off his hip, down towards the boundary for 4. Good shot there by Walton.
Oh, magnificent shot there by Chadwick Walton. There was Shepherd pitching that shot, and Walton just doing rocking back, doing a Greenwich like rock back and just flipping that one like Gordon Greenwich. Lovely shot for
So he
4 runs
played that
at the
one
back
well,
of.
really well. Just
Oh
flick
yes, he did.
it off, goes down to the boundary for 4. Good shot there. So a number of persons are going with the Guyana. How is the weather? The weather is set. To the best of my understanding, Osbert, I said Shepherd comes
Yeah.
in over the wicket, bowl to Walton. That's a good delivery. Just back off a length and leave him, took the angle off the bat and goes down to short third man. There is no run.
Oh yes, a very good delivery there on the part of Ramar Shepherd. Just adjusting his line, adjusting his length somewhat, and had Walton in a bit of trouble right there.
Yes. So Mr. Casanova is saying that the 2 best players spinning the team is Walton and Puran. And if they get these 2, then Guyana Amazon Warriors will definitely be on chat. And on top, 21 without loss as he comes in, bowl to Walton, looking to pull. The umpire give him out, taken on the pad, and there's a good wicket. I think it is missing leg stump though. Let's see what will happen, Andre.
Yeah, that looks pretty close. I mean, I think that didn't bounce as much as Walton expected. And he's trying to pull, went on the back foot. And they're having a long discussion right there. But I think he's walking. He's not gonna. He think probably he's out. So, there's another wicket for the Guyana Amazon Warriors. Really big wicket there for Ramar Shepherd, getting rid of the dangerous Chadwick Walton. Really well bowled indeed by Ramar Shepherd. Oh, it kept a bit low. It kept a bit low. It didn't bounce as much.
I just think that was going to miss. What is interesting to me though is that it seems like the pitch is keeping low.
Yes.
Because I think the ball that got DL, they also expected it to bounce higher. So the last 2 matches that have been played in Guyana have been played on this pitch. Is this pitch tired? Casey Carty comes to the crease at 29 for 2.
Yes, I think well, we have a proliferation of matches being played on the particular pitch, so that might very well be the case where now we're seeing the uneven bounce coming into play. We're seeing the pitch probably not, playing a bit up and down. So it might be prove very, very challenging for the batters. But that is why I think that, a score of say probably not even 180 that we're talking about, but a score of say 150, 160 might prove to be very challenging on this pitch, with the pitch keeping so low. So let us see what will transpire.
Yes, so Athena is cheering on his team. Yes. Oh, Mr. Beer is saying that he's walk. Athena is saying that's a rat ball. I agree with you, Athena. It did keep low. That one did keep very low to me. So Shepherd in the second, 29 for 2, he's going to continue. Let's watch. Well, it was closer than I thought. Initially I
Yeah,
thought it
it was
was going down the leg side.
yeah, it was out. And that's a
Yeah, it
very
was
good
plumb
decision
leg
by
hitting the
umpire
stump.
Gustard.
Yes. Shepherd comes in, bowl to Carty, just allows that one to go through outside the half stump, and there is no run. What happened to Guptill? He got an injury, Mr. Casanova. I think
Yes.
in the
I think he
last
has a
match
thigh
against
injury, so that's the
the
reason why he's
Guyana
not playing.
Amateur. Yes,
Yeah.
he was injured, and from that he has not played. So at the end of 4-0, at the end of 2 to coming over number 4. Sorry about that. Shepherd now moves in to bowl to Casey Carty. He's in bowl to Carty and he just whipped this off his pad down to find like the fielder that's Etmire comes across to his right and restrict them to one. Good work that by Etmire coming around on the boundary.
Yes, really, really good work by him. We know that he's very, very quick on the outfield. So see, here he was coming to the fielding that ball from the filing and returning that one really well. Good feeling by Shimran Etmire. But just to say something about umpiring, I think that these are two best umpires that we have. Gustard, I think, is a really, really good umpire, and also I think is Butler. But Gustard, these are really good two of the better umpires that we have tonight.
Okay, so Christopher Bristol is reminding them that 2 are down as Shepherd comes in for the final ball of over number 4. Ball to Puran, beaten outside the ash stump. Good delivery there by Puran at the end of over number 4, 30 for 2.
Lovely delivery by Shepherd. There was Puran trying, just feeling for that one outside off stuff, beaten through to the keeper. Lovely ball by Shepherd. Good length, good line. Really good start by on the part of the Guyana Amazon Warriors. And I think that Guyana Amazon Warriors, they're just slightly ahead at this point in time, having gotten two very important wickets.
Yes, and good night, Parlet. Good to see you here. I think this is the first time. And I'm just asking you just to please slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. So the Guyana Amazon Warriors have picked up 2 wickets. And so at 30 for 2, and we are seeing once again Petorius is bowling a third over on the trot as the Guyana
Yes.
Amazon Warriors look to get a third wicket. So Petorius comes in over the wicket and bowl to Party, taken on the pad, loud appeal, not out, said the umpire. Will they go for a review? Let's see what will happen here. They are going for a review.
But that one
Interesting here
seems
now.
to be sliding. That one to me seems on the front, seems to be sliding down the leg. I was a bit surprised I went for the review on that one. That one seems to be sliding down the leg to me. But let us see what will happen.
Yes. Yes, so Christopher Bristol said that they are getting Puran before the power play ends. Guyana really in top form. They come out to play tonight,
Yes.
the Guyana Amazon Warriors.
Yes, they look. I love. That's a very positive, very, very positive on the part of Tyre. So listen, we need the big wicket of Puran. So let me give my main bowler Pretorius another over to see if he could prize with another wicket or 2. Really positive from the Guyana Amazon Warriors.
Yeah. It is clearly missing. You can see Miggle stump and it almost hit him on the outside of the pad.
Yeah,
so it's clearly missing.
Yeah. It's quite surprised that they reviewed that one.
So they lost a review there.
Yep.
The Guyana Amazon Warrior lost a review there. And said
that was a poor review.
That's how to bowl to Puran when he knew at the wicket. So Petorius now is going to come in now. He's bowling to Carty. He's in bowl to Carty, and Carty just dabbed this into the offside down towards the third man boundary. They're gone for one. His Kimo Paul there was giving chase and then realized that he's really injured there, and that's why the batsman get the second run. Maybe a fitter person there, they wouldn't get any at all. Would have probably come across and prevent it.
Yes, and there's Kimo Paul. We realize that he's very, very much, he's very much hampered by his injury, and all he could do was just track that one down, and the batters were able to get 2 easy runs.
Yes, that very interesting. So it's definitely playing only as a batsman, and is that a wise move though? Why would you want to play an unfit player? As Petorius comes over the wicket, ball to Puran, and Puran strokes it into the offside. They go through for a quick single 34 for 2 in over number 5. 3 to come in over number 5. Why do you want to play unfit player, Andre?
Yeah, because he obviously cannot even, he can hardly move. So what is going to happen when his time come to bat? What, they're just going to hope that he swings and hits a few, because he can't run. So I mean, it's quite strange. It's very, very strange indeed.
Yes. Very, very strange. Is it that he can run, but he's afraid now to run too fast, too quickly? So he's saving it until he's ready to bat. Pretorius comes in, bowl to Carty, and Carty defends down the inside of the pitch. The bowler failing his follow through to field, and they come through for a single. The field at mid-off runs across and shy down the stump, and they're going to have a look at it.
Yeah, well, he seems to be home. Let us see. Sometimes it's pretty tighter than I think he's home. Yes, he's home.
Yes, he's home. Yes, he's home. But good work there by the fielder coming across from mid-off. Good work there. And so Julian Jeremy is saying that
Leslie Reefer is indeed another good umpire. I forgot about him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yes, Mikel. Yes, Mikel is saying, what about Leslie Reefer? He has not seen much in this tournament, and he's one of the best umpires, in my opinion. Let's watch. Pretorius now. 2 to coming over number 5. This is his third on the trot. Over the wicket, ball to Puran, and that's a lovely delivery. Avam can fail to collect, and they think that he got the edge. Very important here.
Look, based on the reaction of Puran, he seemed to have hedged that one. That's a big loss on the part of Azam Khan. Oh, that's a big, massive blow.
That's really a massive blow.
Oh, come on, Azam Khan. That's why. Oh, come on. Oh,
a number of persons were saying that Shea Hope should keep because he's definitely the better keeper. From all the reaction of all the players, they know that it's a crucial miss there by Azam Khan.
And that was quite straightforward, That was a massive miss right there on the part of Azam Khan.
He comes in now. Pretorius comes in. Ball to Puran, who gives himself room and hit the side. There's a chance for a catch. He's out. So it didn't stay long. The big wicket of Puran has gone. Guyana Amazon Warriors are really, really on top now with Trinbago Knight Riders 35 for 3.
Oh, massive blow there on the part of the Guyana Amazon Warriors. And I mean, Azam Khan can breathe a sigh of relief. I'm sure that you'd have felt the pressure. So you can breathe a sigh of relief now that the Puran has gone the very next delivery. Big wicket on the part of Pretorius. And I must give Tahir a lot of credit for his captaincy. We say that, listen, he's gonna gamble with Pretorius. Give me the wicket of Puran, and Pretorius, gave him the wicket of Puran. Big captaincy on the part of Tahir. He's very, very positive and really, really good to see. Massive wicket there. Lovely on the part of Pretorius and the Guyana Amazon Warriors.
So after 5 overs, Trinbago Knight Riders are 35 for 3, and here comes their captain. They are in real spot of bother right now, Andres. Daniel Corbin is saying Guyana have to prevent Puran from scoring boundaries.
Well, they don't have to prevent him anymore.
Bobby Johnson.
He's back in pavilion, so they don't have to prevent him anymore.
Yes. No breaks in Guyana car tonight. Press on, Guyana, press on. Press on, Guyana, press on. Very, 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 very interesting as Pollard comes to the crease with the TKR really in some trouble now. Guyana on top. And the TKR will need a big partnership from here now. Good night. Yes. Good night. How you doing?
And I'm thinking that, immediately after the power play, I'm sure Tahir, you're gonna see Tahir coming on at the other end, because you know that. I mean, Pollard is not the best.
So watch Ransford Beaton now. And please remember to slash a like on the video. Beaton comes in over the wicket, ball to Carter down the leg side, wide signal 36 for 3. So Beaton not off to a good start here. Raymond Booth, good night. Good night to you all. Guyana night. Yes, it seems that way so far. They have been the one in charge so far. I will be disappointed if Guyana is not the bride tonight. They have been the bridesmaid for far too long. And they have
Right.
off to a very, very good and impressive start here. Christopher Bristol is a very happy man at this moment.
Indeed.
What is your name, sir? The red guy, you seems to know a lot about the game, of course. Uh, that's you that are talking, Andre. They're talking that they said that you know a lot about the game.
Good night, Earl. It's Andre, right?
Yes, sir. Why? Let me drink. Let me drink. Christopher Bristol said, let me drink. Down the leg side again. Again, Avam can fail to call it, but this was a wide delivery. The score moves up to 37 for 3 in over number 6. So the over is yet to be started, although Beaton has bowled 2 deliveries.
Yes, Beaton needs to get his radars right. I mean, Guyana Amazon Warriors on top at this point in time. Trinbago Night Riders under pressure. So Beaton need to get his radar right and keep them under pressure. They can't afford to let the Trinbago Night Riders off the pressure right here.
Yes. As Beaton comes in over the wicket, ball to Carty, and Carty defends out to the man at short cover, and there is no run. The score remains at 37 for 3. The number 1 Guyana supporters, President Halley, her from Halley, I think his name is in the crowd, and he's really leading the charge tonight.
Oh yes, President Ali. That is very, very big. A big night for the Guyana Amazon Warriors, and I'm sure they do believe that it is their time now, and we will see if they will pull it off tonight.
So Frank is saying that good night all, looking very interesting, but watch the fight back. Okay, good. So that's still up there coming from the Trinbago Night Riders supporter. Carty Seckers as Beaton comes into him over the wicket, past the umpire, just about now. Bowley drives through the cover, diving effort from the man at short cover who misfield it, going out towards the boundary. The fielder come across to his right. That is Moti, and send the return in there back for the second run, 39 for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice looking shot on the part of Keith Carty, just coming onto the front foot, just driving that one through the cover area for 2 runs. Really good shot on the part of Keith Carty. Beaton don't
Yes,
need he
and
needs to Beaton needs to
Errol, 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 Errol is giving us some compliment there,
oh
Andre.
yeah, thank you, Errol. Thank you very much.
Yes. Let's watch Beaton as he comes in now. Over the wicket and bowl to Carty, who tuck this into the onside. They go for one. Will they come back for a second? Good effort there by the fielder. Who is that fielder that just did that pooper lick there? 40 for 3.
I
That's
think it's
Odin
Odin
Smith.
Smith. Oh yeah, Odin Smith. Yeah, good feeling on the part of Odin Smith. And the Ghana Amazon Wars, the fielders, they all seem very geared up. Of course, they would. After getting 3 wickets in the power play, they've done pretty well so far, and they're indeed looking very, very confident.
Yes. Did you read the gentleman comment? So
Yes.
Winston King. Good night, Cricket Forum. What a start for the Guyana Amazon Warriors. I told you guys that the Guyana Amazon Warriors will take this one. Yes, Winston King, Guyana Amazon Warriors are on top of the game at this moment, 40 for 3, the TKR, but it's just too early to call. We have seen fight back in cricket before, and Pollard is still at the crease, and you have Russell to come. It's just a 20 over match. Russell to come, and you have other batsmen, Bravo to come also. So let's
Right.
watch what we see. But Guyana Amazon Warriors are definitely on top.
Oh, definitely, and I think they're gonna pose some challenges for the Trinbago Night Riders, in particularly. I mean, Tyre.
That one was down the leg side again by Beaton. The score moves up now to 41 for 3. Beaton need to get his radar. He need to get his radar tonight. He's off the mark. Lol, that high on
Yeah,
hope
he's
sign.
just all over the shop.
It seems like the monkey going away tonight.
Yeah,
Mr. Beard, they're getting the monkey off the back as Beaton comes in again. Run shot Beaton up and bowl to taken on the pad or appeal there. Stifled appeal. Did he get an inside edge?
yeah, I haven't seen that. Let me see.
I don't like the move of bringing in Paul for Anderson. He's clearly not in good health. I agree with you, Winston. I didn't like that either. The poor one could not start up to the fight, could not stand up to the fight. And I'm gonna say something about that at the end of the over. Let's watch, but let's watch as Beaton comes in now. Over the wicket, ball to Pollard, who just coming out of the crease to meet the young man, and he just leaves that alone, goes through to the keeper. There's no run. 41 for three.
Yes, at
Yeah,
this point, I mean, I was asking who I believe that who I believe will come out on top. Well, so far, I mean, Ghana Amazon Warriors are they're on top right now, and if they can keep the Trinbago Knight Riders, anywhere around the total of 150 or under, I think they stand a good chance of actually coming out on top tonight.
okay. So someone had called you Andre, and Ian is telling them that
Yeah,
it's
yeah, I
Andre.
figured. Yeah, but
Over the wicket, ball to Pollard, and Pollard defends. It goes into the offside. He was looking to turn that one though. At the end of the power play, and this could be the lowest power play total in a final of the CPL. 41 for three.
yeah, really, really good start, by the Ghana Amazon Warriors. I think they have the game on, pretty much under control right now. And I think that it's going to be more challenging now because I think that the like of Tahir, I think Tahir is going to bowl well to Pollard. It's going to be a very, very key battle because we know that Pollard is not the best player of leg spin bowling. So Tahir will probably come to the next end and bowl now. And I'm sure that Moti isn't too far away. So it's gonna be a very challenging period of time for the Trinbago Knight Riders. So a lot is dependent on the shoulder of Pollard and Keith Carty. They don't want Russell to come in too early. So a lot is gonna be dependent on these two at the wicket.
Yeah, anything under 160 will be comfort zone for Uh, V6 Lascelles, welcome to the show. And Jay saying that I need Guyana to win the Tiger and Leary Williams as Moti just going through his warm up. This is a good game. Yes, Leary Williams, the champion, beating the pace keeps impressing me. But he needs to line it up though. Welcome to the show, Valerie. Good to
Yep.
see you.
Yep. Yeah. Good night, Valerie.
Good evening, Valerie. Leary Williams saying that this is going to be a dog fight. So Moti comes round the wicket, ball to Carty, who drives, cannot beat the man at short extra cover. There's no run. He parried the ball back to Moti, and the score remains on 41 for three. There's a slip there. Put Kimo Paul a slip. Looking to get the next wicket. Round the wicket, ball to Carty, strokes this down to long on the field that comes off the boundary, send the return in 42 for three after 6.2 overs.
Yeah, I mean, and I've seen, Carty play on several occasions. I know he's a batsman with a very good technique, and I think he plays the spin pretty well. He has a really good technique, and he plays the spin. He keeps the ball a lot on the ground and plays within the V. Really, really good young batsman.
Christopher is saying that Pollard is going to go in this over. And on boy, Osbert James, you're letting me feel hungry, man. And there was so much work to do that you're letting me feel hungry, Osbert. I'm sitting in front of a bowl of oxtail, rice, and peas. TK are going to win. Sean, he pulls this high in the air, picked out the field now. Pollard gone. Oh, Christopher Bristol is a miracle worker.
Oh, oh, that's a big wicket. Big wicket. Big wicket. Oh yes, Pollard. Pollard knows it. Pollard knows. Oh, Pollard.
It was short, it was
They
there, but
are in big
like it
trouble
never
at
quite
the
come
Guyana
through.
Stadium.
Straight to Petros. So that Petros, he didn't have to move an inch. And Pollard
No,
gone.
it didn't at
And
all.
they are jumping in the stands at Providence. There's a pocket of Trinbago Knight Rider supporters there. They are numb. They are numb. You cannot hear anything out of them. What a night it is for Guyana Amazon Warriors.
Oh, massive wicket right there on the part of the Ghana Amazon Warriors, getting rid of the captain for a duck. And Trinbago Knight Riders are in deep trouble as we speak. Getting the wicket of Kieran Pollard, gone for a duck.
Yes, vital that's a vital wicket. And Mikel is asking, where is Sheldon? Where is Ian? Where is Sheldon? Where's Roddy? Where's Roddy? Where are the Trinidadians fans? Where are they?
Sheldon has gone into hiding. Yeah,
Yes,
Sheldon has
Sheldon
gone
is
into
in
hiding, you know.
hiding. Supernova 22 is saying, what Sheldon come with the excuse TKR on the last to give the home crowd something to cheer about? Yes, everyone seems to be asking, where's Sheldon? Where is Sheldon? Guyana, where's Sheldon? Quick, quick. So the new batsman is the left-handed Akil Hussein. So that was, I think that one stopped in the pitch, Andre, and it never came through. So it got the bottom edge of the bat, and
Yes,
instead of
yes.
coming out of the bat,
No,
it goes straight to the man in the middle
no.
boundary. Moti comes over the wicket, ball to Hussein, and Hussein clip this through mid wicket. They're gone for one. That all they will get 43 for 4 in over number 7. Can TKR comes back from here?
It's gonna be difficult. Yes, they can come back because we know that the likes of Russell can come and give you a really magnificent innings. He has the ability to tear any bowling attack. But I think right now they're under tremendous pressure, and I doubt whether the Guyana Amazon Warriors will let them back into this game. But let us watch and see.
Monty round the wicket, ball to the right-handed Cartu strokes this down to long on for a single. The score moves up to 45 for 4. 44 for 4.
Yeah, and I don't think the wicket is speed. I think the wicket is a bit too pace. The wicket is too pace. It's some coming on, some not coming on to the bat. And the inconsistency in the bounce, is posing problems for the batsmen.
So Hussein is so everyone agree that Sheldon is hiding. Ball to the left-handed Hussein, who is high down the ground. Another catch, another wicket gone. Hetmeyer took the catch, 44 for 5. Trinidad
Another one.
Tigers are falling
Oh,
apart.
yes, 44. Yes, so Guyana Amazon Warriors having taken 5 wickets for the loss of 44 runs on the part of Trinbago Knight Riders. Guyana Amazon Warriors, they're jubilant and they are in large and in charge in their own backyard at the Guyana National Stadium in Providence.
Yes, and Winston King is saying, and another one gone. This is a route. This is a route from the Guyana Amazon Warriors. And Jay saying, yes, good catch by Hetmeyer. Yes, he did get there. He did get there.
Good catch
Fire,
indeed.
fire, wicked. Bob, Bob, Bob.
Yeah.
So the chat is live. So where is Sheldon? Where is Ian? Where is Jay? Where is Andrew Kalicheran? Where are all these guys? Please slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. Are we going to have an early evening this evening, Andre?
we might very well have a very early evening, very much earlier than we expected, because Trinbago Knight Riders, they are in some serious trouble right here, and it's gonna take something really special from the likes of Russell and from Kesey Carty to get them out of the jail that they're in right now.
Yeah, the difference between winning and losing is one bad over. And Mr. Casanova is saying Ian and Sheldon, they are hiding. Yes, no problem. We got Guyana right where we want them. That's what Atina is saying. Okay, Atina, good. Imran says, yes, this is what we expected. Tyre now
Oh yeah.
comes into Carty
Yeah.
and Carty defends down back the pitch and there is no run.
Really, I'm really impressed with the captaincy of Tahir. I'm really impressed with the captaincy of Tahir thus far tonight. As Tahir just comes in, the was Kesey Carter trying to turn that one onto the inside. He misses and there's no run. As Tahir passes the umpire, bowls to Carty, turns that one into the mid wicket fielder, and there is no run. The score remains on 44 for 5. Tahir getting through is over really quickly. Tahir comes in again over the wicket, bowl to Carty and is forward. It doesn't get a run back to the bowler. Score remains on 44 for 5. Tyre keeping it really tight here. Here's Imran Tyre. Comes in, bowl to Keith Cart. He stroked that one to the long on boundary. The fielder hitman comes off the boundary, returns to the keeper for a single. The score moves on to 45 for 5 after 7.5 overs. And Russell will take strike. He will face his first delivery from Imran Tyre. Yes,
Yes,
Tyre.
sir.
Bowl to Russell's forward. It runs that one past the first fielder. They're gone for one. Will they come for the second one? Yes, they come for the second one. Return, and Russell is home. They have gotten 2 runs. The score moves on to 47 for 5 after 8 overs. And the Trinbago Night Riders, they are in some really big trouble here at the Guyana Amazon World Stadium. They're at 47 for 5 after 8 overs.
Yes, Andre. I was just looking at it and wondering if Sheldon and Ian, if they're going to try and sabotage the broadcast tonight, and that's why they are not here, because they're going to do just that. So Tyre has just bowled 1 over so far, and the fact that Guyana got so many wickets, Tyre was able to come into the attack very late, so he still has 3
Right.
once he comes around the wicket on the leg stump, clips this into mid wicket, and there's no run. Go ahead, sir.
Oh yeah, because I expected him to come in when Moti came in, but Moti came in and got wickets, so and he was able to come right after that. So it's gonna be tremendous pressure, on the part of the Trinbago Night Riders. They're gonna be on a tremendous amount of pressure. The Guyana Amazon is very much on top, and I doubt they will let this one off at all. They're doing tremendously well.
Yes, that is true, Mr. Casanova. Yes, because Sheldon does as his station, Sheldon as his channel. Round the wicket come Mutty, bowl to Russ. Russ is off the back foot and he cuts this down to the man on the cover boundary. The score moves up to 49 for 5.
Yes, there was Moti just a bit too short, allowing Russell to freeze arm and cutting that one to the man on the cover boundary for a single.
Yeah. So Valerie is saying that Muscle Russell is here. Bowl to Russell, and Russell strokes this back down the offside to Cartish instead, should say. And he strokes it back down the offside of the pitch to the bowler. There is no run. 2 deliveries to come in over number 9. Gudakesh Moti round the wicket, bowl to Carty, and Carty drives back down the offside of the pitch. Moti field in its follow through. The score remains on 49 for 5 as we watch the final delivery of over number 9. Being bowled by Gudakesh Moti, comes in. Up to the wicket now and bowled to Carty. Carty looking to sweep, taken on the pad, loud appeal, not out, said the umpire. And they're not going to review it. So after 9 overs, the TKR are in serious trouble at 49 for 5.
Yes, serious trouble indeed. And Moti, that one pitch way outside the leg stump there. There was no need to go for the review. Having pitched that one way outside leg stump. But I think that, the fact that Keith Carty, he's playing his first CPL Finals. He's playing he's a very, very inexperienced player. So that in itself will add, another pressure, add another dimension in terms of the pressure for the TKR. I think that the TKR, the middle order is not as experienced as previous years. I don't think there's only Narayan to come in terms of. Let me
Narayan bowl to Russell, loud appeal as the googly that could be missing. I think it is missing. I think the googly is sliding down.
I think it's very close. I think they're very close.
He's going to go for it.
Because it's a massive wicket.
What you said, Andre?
Right here. Yeah, I think this is a massive wicket, so they're going to gamble and go for the review. That looked to me to be very, very close.
I think the googly is sliding down though. Let's watch. Comes in, the googs. You see, like it's sliding down. It's the googs. Tyre. That's a poor review. This is what when you have a bowler as a captain. That's the googs, and it's sliding down to me. But let's watch what the.
Or it could just be clipping. It could just be clipping, and if it's clipping, it stays with the on-field umpire.
Yeah, you can see the gap between the leg stump and the mid stump, and it was the goog. So definitely
Yeah,
see they're
it could
pitched
be.
outside the off, go in, sliding down, misses the googs, misses.
Yeah.
There, and so this is while they
Mm.
have done well so far, they have no more review remaining. Good
Yeah.
umpiring again. Let's congratulate the umpire.
Yeah.
Good work
Yes.
there by the
It
umpire. If
as I
Russell
said, I
comes
think
and
these.
go early, all over.
Yep. Yep. Two. Some they've made some really good decisions tonight. The umpires, and I said I think these are two better umpires that we have tonight on show.
Terrier comes into Russell and Russell defends down the offside of the pitch. The man from short extra cover comes across and field. There is no run. 49 for 5. The TK have been
Russell.
asked to take first strike by the Guyana Amazon Warriors. Terrier comes in over the wicket. Ball to Russell and Russell swings it high in the air. Let's see. Etmeyer is getting underneath it. It's another catch. Yes, Pretorius, not Etmeyer. And Russell gone 49 for 6. Guyana large and in charge.
Oh, large and more than in charge. Imran Tayer, the champion leg spin bowler from South Africa, magnificently done. Well bowled, Imran Tayer, and he's leading with
Yes,
passion.
indeed,
He's leading
indeed.
with really skillfully here. Imran Tayer, well done.
Yes, yes. So Supernova is saying that sometime I have to wonder if Andre has brain. Why in the world would he play that shot? And Bobby Brown is saying this is why I won't use that referral Russell is susceptible to spin.
Especially
Poor
leg spin
shot and
bowling.
Sylvester.
Especially
Sylvester,
leg
I'm
spin
just
bowling.
coming back to you shortly, Andre. Just trying to run through some of these comments because comments of the persons because they are here with us. So and there's a lot of comments coming through tonight. I apologize for those comments that I'm unable to read, but I'm trying my best. I am predicting that TKI will score anywhere between 145 and 167. That's a lot of faith there, Sylvester.
Lot of
That's
hit.
it. Game over. The fat
Yeah.
lady singing. Patrick Smith is saying, don't make excuse for Sheldon. He was the most vocal person. And Winston King is saying, Russell Mussey is gone. This is very poor batting from TKR. All over. Leary Williams says all over. Valerie Williams is saying that it's 49 for 6. And Lee Williams is saying that I said so. Michael Douglas is saying all he needs to do is bat to the 15th over without taking any risk. And just a few more comments before I come to you, Andre, because we just need to get through. Guyana Amazon Warriors too hot for TKR, and that's what Mr. Casanova is saying. He should have looked to rotate the strike and build a partnership. TKR all out for 50. No, I think they're going to make a little more than that. Guyana all the way. And so, lol, let's see if Guyana Warriors will win tonight and broke the salient. They won't get to 120, and Mr. Casanova is saying it will be a miracle if they make it to 100. And Ian is saying 89 all out. Andre, do you think that the TKR can come back from here?
I doubt if they can come back from here. Keith Carty is a very inexperienced player, so he's not going to be taking much risk. So to get a good score from here, some risk would be required, and he's not going to be taking much of a risk. And Bravo, I think we very much know Bravo is in the twilight of his career. He's not the same sort of batsman that he once was, and there's nothing much to come after that. So I doubt if TKR can make it to even 120 runs. I'd be very surprised if they get up to 120. Guyana Amazon Warriors are very much in charge of this game, large and in charge, and
Okay,
they have
Shira
a
is
strong
saying curry chicken. Yes, is that curry chicken tonight? It seemed to chicken curry. It's chicken curry
It's
ruling at
chicken
this
curry
time.
tonight, not curry chicken, but chicken curry.
Walk in the
Yeah.
park for a
It
shake
also
out.
goes to
That's
show
what
you that
Mickey.
a lot of the batters in the TKR setup, the likes of Pollard and the likes of Russell, they can only play one way. And they prefer to come when after the 10th over, to strike the ball. They don't like when the team is in trouble because they only play one way. They're not going to be, knocking it around or anything like that. So, you know, that compounds your problem.
Yes, definitely. Poor performance from TKR. That's what Jerome Small is saying, and he's not backing anybody. Game on champ, yes. I am very disappointed with the TKR performance because I was looking forward to an exciting match. And at this stage, it doesn't look like that. It looks like this is really a walk in the park for the Guyana. Russell Ego has landed down the leg side and it going towards the boundary. That's Bravo. It comes into the boundary now for four. Let's see what's the signal is from the umpire. Four leg by 53 for six.
Yeah, it won't get any easier. I mean, any easier for the Trinbago Night Riders. You know, these two batters will be under tremendous pressure. I mean, it was a poor shot on the part of Russell Howard. Poor shot. Your team is in trouble. Why are you trying to hit the ball out of the stadium at this point in time? You know, try to rotate the strike. Try to guide Keith Carty instead of trying to hit the cover of the ball. Very poor on the
Tyre
part of
comes in bowl
Archeros.
to Bravo and Bravo is beaten. So Bobby, he bowls again to Bravo. He drives through the offside, down to the fielder, coming off the cover boundary field, just at the edge of the 30-yard circle, sends the runner into the field. Bravo looking to play sensible here. Bravo looking to play sensible here.
So it's 54 for 6 after 10 overs, just going at 5.4 runs per over. Is the Trinbago Night Riders in serious trouble? And his Moti will continue. Moti around the wicket, ball to Bravo. To Bravo is beaten, and the keeper collects. Lovely flight there from Gudakish Moti. Here is Moti. He is coming in around the wicket, ball. Bravo settles. Moti with the ball.
So just
Oh, a review checking the stumping. Okay.
so let's so me while I do that, let's see. And people like Russell are who some people are advocating to play for the West Indies. This guy has no brain. Why would he play like this when the team needs consolidate? And so as they check the stumping, there were no edge involved there. The ball passes flat line, and so they're going to check the stumping. So meanwhile they're checking the stumping, let me just go through some of the comment. Shea Hope have to open the batting and bat deep so Guyana can win. That looks, is his foot in the air there?
No, I think it's safe.
He's safe. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. So not outside the umpire. Where is all them Trini were running them mouth? Ha 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 ha. Christopher Bristol, multi ball down the leg
Yeah,
side
they
to
got it
Bravo.
hiding. Yeah,
Turn. Take it.
it's hiding.
Yeah. Leary Williams
Yeah,
is
and Moti
saying no
seems to.
coming back from the doldrums.
No.
This one turned off the pad by Bravo. There is no run. The score remains on 54 for 6. So 3 deliveries to come in over number 11. It's been bowled by Guta Keshmote. This is his third over. I've gotten a 2 for 5 so far. Around the wicket, bowl to Bravo and off the edge. It runs out to the man at the outer portion of the bat, should say, to the field that cover. There is no run. The score remains on 54 for 6. And Bravo looking just to play sensible here. 2 to come. Bowl to Bravo. Is bowled. Is he bowled or was a misstump there? The bails comes off. What happened there, Andre?
I think there's a attempted. Is that just he attempted to stump him just now. I think that's what happened.
Okay. 54 for 6 as they trying to replace the Bears as Moti just tweaking the ball in his hand. He comes in now, round the wicket, ball to Bravo. Bravo again defends. There is no run. 54 for 6 at the end of over number 11.
And that's a maiden by Moti. Moti, has the stranglehold on the Trinbago Knight Riders innings, stranglehold, and the innings seem to be going nowhere. And I think they'd probably do pretty well to get up to a score of say 120.
Yes, they'll do very well from here. Yes, indeed. Rossi is very vulnerable to spin bowling. He couldn't pick tire, so he did the only thing he knows, which was to which that is you have a good point there.
Yep.
That
Yep.
could be yes, Winston King. That a bad point. And credit must be given to Tire, not only to keeping on Petorius, but while everybody expected that Tire was going to come on to bowl, Moti came on and got 2 wickets in that over. So that was a good move again on the part of Tire, Andre.
Oh yes, I think this captaincy has been spot on. I just like the way that he has been positive. I like this bowling changes, and I think he has done magnificently well tonight as a captain. Well done to Imran Tahir.
Beat and bowl to Carty, looking to turn it on the onside, taken on the pad. They go through for a single. The score moves up to 55. That's leg by. So Carty remains on 12. Bravo is 1 from 9 deliveries as Beaton comes back into the attack. This is his second over. I've so far conceded 6 runs from 1.1 over.
Yeah, he needs to come and get his bearings right this time around, because I think he bowled far too many wide balls in his previous over. So let us hope that this time around he will come and get his bearing right. And there's Pretorius talking to him, trying to encourage the Beaton.
As he comes in over the wicket and he bowls to Bravo and Bravo defends back down the pitch. There is no run. The score remains 55 for 6. Carmen, all it is saying, rotate with singles and twos. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, I mean, this is a good time for Beaton to come and bowl because, the Trinbago Knight Riders, they're under tremendous pressure. So I doubt that they will take much of a risk, but really good time for him to come and bowl. All he needs to do is to come bowl the ball on the line and length. Try to not try too much. Just bowl a decent line and length, because they won't take too many risks at this point in time.
Over the wicket, bowl to Bravo and Bravo defends back down the half side of the pitch. Christopher Bristol is saying, I said from day one, Guyana winning this entire tournament. Well, Christopher Bristol, no one can argue with that at this time. But again, the Trinbago Knight Riders supporters are going to say runs on the board is runs on the board. I agree, 89 all out. That's what Earl Jules is saying. Valerie is telling us that after 10 overs, there were 54 for 6. And Shane Sutherland is saying brainless cricket from TKR. Bravo pushed this into forward of square. They go through for a single. The bowler runs and field and is followed through 56 for 6.
Yeah, that was a good short ball in the part of Beaton. Having Bravo jumping and trying to get on top of that one. Really good short ball on the top and the part of Ransford Beaton.
Yes, a good short ball as he goes back to the top of his mountain. Janelle Williams, what a good comment. West Indies has too many baseball players. Pollard and Russell are 2 examples. And Winston King is saying, Russell is not a batsman, he's a slugger. And Bobby Brown has Carter faces up to Beaton who bowls and he just drives this through the offside, open the face of the bat. It running down towards the boundary, the field that comes across. That's Mutty. And to his left, they go back for the second, 58 for 6, with 1 to come in over number 12.
Yeah, so the young man Casey Carty will have to play, he'll have to play out of his skin of his teeth to try and get the Trinbago Knight Riders to a decent total here,
Yes. So Marisa, Bobby Brown is saying very smart from Azam Khan. Beaton over the wicket again. Bowl to Carty and Carty hit this up and over. Down towards third man. It goes into the boundary now for 4. Good shot there by Carty. 62 for 6. He moves up to 18. Darren Bravo is on 2 at the end of over number 12. 62 for 6.
Yeah, a really good shot there on the part of Casey Carty. That was too short from Beaton. And there was Carter just slashing on that one. He knew that third man was far too fine, so he was able to get the boundary at third man. Lovely shot by Keith Carter for 4 runs.
Oh, Bobby Brown is saying very smart from Azam Khan. Good night, Marisa Wilson. Welcome to the show. Glad to have you here. Where is Dre Russ? He's hiding. Come out, Mr. Russ. Dre Russ is already come and gone.
Yeah.
Tyre have knocked him over. All out for 90. It will be like taking candy off babies. And Oswald Francis saying, Guyana is large and in charge. Only a miracle can help TKR. As I mentioned before, this is Guyana here, and nothing ain't stopping him now. Moti to ball his final over ball to Bravo, turns this to mid wicket, and there is no run. 62 for 6.
Yeah, Moti figures 3 overs for 5 runs. Real excellent on the part of Moti. You don't get it much tighter than that, you know.
Balls to Bravo, and Bravo allows that one to turn away outside the half stump. Well judged. Luckily, it was not the arm ball, but he probably read it from the bowler hand. Well done, Bravo. That's good techniques. Moti comes into Bravo again and just straighten up his line a little and just too full, and Bravo just drive it down to long on for a single, 63 for 6.
Yeah, we know Bravo is a really experienced player, and he's also a good player of spin bowling, So we expect him to, to be very composed and to try and build and to see if they could get a respectable total.
Comes in, bowl to Carty. Carty beaten there, taken on the pad, and there is no run. 63 for 6. So Carty is on 18, Bravo is on 3.
Yeah, really good stuff from Gudakish Moti.
Or did he bowl him? Did he bowl him? Oh, just missed the half stump.
Yep, really good
It
ball.
just missed the half stump there. Yes, TKR is in trouble. Strokes as Moti comes in round the wicket, bowl to Carty, and he drives back down the pitch. The bowler fielding his follow through. So Moti have bowled 3.5 overs and have gotten 2 wickets for 6 runs. This must be the best spell in CPL history. As he
Yeah.
comes in now, final delivery, ball to Carty, and he comes into the outside. So you have conceded 7 runs from his 4 overs and have picked up 2 wickets. I would like to know if this has been the best spell economy-wise in CPL history.
I mean, off the top of my head, well, not in CPL, not in terms of the entire CPL tournament, because I think there was a guy that left armer from Pakistan who I think bowled 4 overs for 3 runs. I don't remember his name right now. I think his name is Irfan, a very tall guy. You remember him? I think he bowled 4 overs for 3 runs.
Irfan. Okay, that's very good, Andre. I love that. It's not coming back to me, but I know that sometimes I remember things just like that. And you said that 4 overs for 3 runs. And Gerald Brown is saying that finals is always low score. Yes,
Yeah,
most of the time.
finals,
And
though, I
Ian,
think this is the best, is the most economical spell in terms of a finals for sure. But in terms
okay,
of the
thank
whole
you.
CPL, I think that the guy from the name not coming right back to me right now, but the very tall left-hander from Pakistan, I think bowled 4 overs or 3 runs. I'm almost sure that he did.
A very tall guy, and he bowled with some pace.
Yes, very very tall. One of the tallest cricketers ever.
Yes, so Valerie saying 55 for 6 off 11.1. So Beaton is going to come back into the attack. So let's see what will happen here now as Beaton comes back into the attack. 64 for 6. From Patton Bobby Brown is saying, over the wicket, ball to that Carty, you just turn this into the onside and they go through for 1. The fielder comes off the mid-wicket boundary. Mohammed Irfan, yes, Mohammed Irfan. That's the right name, Mohammed Irfan.
You're right. As Irfan Pathan is the Indian bowler.
Yeah, Bobby Brown is saying while he was playing for St. Lucia. Okay, Mohammed Irfan is the right name. Look at the difference between a propel ladders in Carty compare to the cow. I don't understand that one. So I can't read it. Mr. Winston King. I don't understand it. Somebody called the Earth for TKR. Beaton comes over the wicket. He bowls to Bravo, and Bravo drives through the cover down to the cover boundary for 4. That's a good shot by Bravo.
Yeah, love a shot by Dwayne Bravo. You know, there was being over pitching, and Bravo just driving that one magnificently through the covers for a lovely shot.
Yes. Good evening, Anthony Lewis. How are you?
Yeah,
Welcome to the show. Mr. Beer, Mr. Forum, did you block the TKR fans? I haven't seen any. No, I haven't blocked them, and I couldn't do that, because I'm concentrating on this. So I wouldn't be able to do that.
yeah. It was
I
actually
have blocked
Mohamed
them
Irfan.
on.
Yeah, Mohamed Irfan is 7 feet 1. He's 7'1". So I know that he's one of the tallest cricketers ever. You know, and he
Okay.
actually played for the
Down the leg,
Barbados Royals.
okay, down the leg side from Beaton, it goes through to the keeper. Wide signal by the umpire, 70 for 6. They said that guy Andre talking about is about 7 feet 10 inches. Okay, Frank. Oh,
That's
Mikel is saying that you are all wrong. And the pad again turned into the onside by Bravo. That's another single, 71 for 6. Mikel is saying you guys are all wrong. It's Tanvir, 5 for 3. Okay. Tanvir is a Pakistani also. He bowls with a
yeah,
little
yeah, yeah.
funny accent, Mikel
Yeah, he's a
Douglas.
Pakistan. Yeah, he's a Pakistani. He's a Pakistani also.
Okay. Very interesting. You see how things
No,
become legendary in
no. A matter of
bars.
fact, I was actually wrong. I was given I was given the correct information. He actually was 4 overs and conceded 1 run. So I was off by 2, but I knew that it was something that he was the most economical. Yeah,
This one is short from Beaton to Carter, and he pulls it high over mid wicket for 6. The score moves up to 76 for 6. We are in over number 13. 2 to come in over number 13. That's a good
yeah,
shot there by Carty.
yeah. But poor ball from Beaton. Beaton is all over the place, bowling too short or the too full. You know, I think he's letting his team down right now. Beaton too short and just Keith Carty rocking back and pulling that one over the mid wicket here for 6. Good shot by
Yes,
Keith
so
Carty.
that is so. 77 for 6 as Beaton comes in over the wicket. Ball to Carty, and he pulls again high in the air. He never timed this one quite as well, and they drop. They gone for 1. It plugged. They comes around the boundary. That's Etmire. They'll come back for 2. This is poor running from the TKR. They should be looking for 3 there, especially with the situation they are in. They should be pushing for a 3rd run right there.
That's right. That's poor running on the part of Beaton and Bravo. That should have been 3 runs because Hetmeyer had to run a long way from long on all the way to the mid wicket area. That should have been 3 runs. Yeah. So yeah. So
Yes.
it's actually Irfan Pathan. I mean Mohamed Irfan actually bowled 4 overs, 3 maidens for 1 run against St. Kitts. Yeah. I know I was a little bit off, but yeah. That was the most economical spell ever.
Yes. So again, Petrus is talking to Beaton, and Bravo is now talking to Carty. I yet to see what's the situation with the overrate at this time. Please slash a like on the video, please, and click on that subscribe button. Beaton over the wicket, ball to Carty, a full toss. He clips this off his pad. Down to mid wicket, they go through for a single, 80 for 6 at the end of over number 14.
Yeah, that's a very good over for the Trinbago Night Riders. I think they got 6, 10, 11, around 40 runs coming from that over. Yeah, poor over on the part of Ransford Beaton. Letting the pressure up somewhat.
I said that
Trinbago Night
this
Riders
should
have
be
moved on to 80 for 6.
This should be Beaton last over, but I think he's going to bowl because Paul cannot bowl, and I doubt it they're going to give Smith the ball. So I think they're going to have to trust Beaton to finish his spell. Hope that he comes back better. Mr.
Right.
Furrow, remember Bravo not young. Well, maybe that's true too. That came to my mind also.
Yeah.
Sensory batting, Michael Douglas is saying, and Valerie is updating us with the score at 80 for 6 after 14. Go ahead, Andre.
Very much. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that was a good over from Trinbago Night Riders. Probably the best over of the match thus far. But here's Captain Tayer, the magician, is back into the attack. He has 2 overs remaining.
Yes, let's see what he will do here now. And Bravo have been playing him sensible. So those 2 overs, whoever bowled those 2 overs are the crucial point. Tyre comes in over the wicket, bowl to Cartier, full toss. He just clipped it down to long on for a single. The score moves up to 81 for 6. As I was saying, Andre, there are 2 overs to be bowled by either Beaton or Simit. And that will be the key. I think that they'll probably just trying to see out Tyre and see what happens.
No, but 2 overs are 1 over. There's 1 over really.
What? Yes, one because Pretorius has one, Shepherd has two, and
Yeah.
Tyre have two, so that's five. He comes in over the wicket, ball to Bravo, taken on the pad. Let's see, he's out. So that there goes the
Oh,
wicket of Darren Bravo, 81 for 7. He reviewed it immediately, got an edge onto it, and so maybe for the first time, the, the, the umpires have made a mistake tonight. But let's watch. Bravo review it, and he looks very comfortable
yeah.
about it.
If it's not an edge, it looks pretty adjacent to me. If it's not an edge, probably I mean he's gonna review it because he's the last recognized batsman. Probably even if he doesn't get an edge, he's gonna review that one because he knows he's the last recognized batsman and he's very crucial to them getting a very respectable total.
At
That
first
looks it.
indication, it doesn't look like he gets ahead. He just
No,
around the
no, it
pad.
didn't look. It doesn't look that
Let's
way to
see.
me. It looks pretty straight to me. It doesn't look as if it's going down the leg side this
No
time around. Yeah, this looks.
edge and he's out.
Yeah, this looks to be plumb to
Yeah,
me. Yeah,
that's
well
out. That's
done.
pitching line. He's out. He's
Yep,
gone. No eight.
it's gone.
81
It's
for
a gone.
7. Yes, he's gone. Yeah. So just as they were putting a good looking partnership together, the captain brought back himself and said, "Tired of this foolishness. Time for another
Yes,
wicket." And he's plumb out leg before, and Bravo
he can
goes
do
81
no
for
wrong
7.
tonight. His captain Magician Tayer can do no wrong tonight. And there it goes, Bravo out LBW, well bowled to Imran Tayer, and good.
And they're
And really,
celebrating in the
I
stand.
mean, there's a lot to be impressed about this match tonight. One, the captaincy of Imran Tayer and the way the Guyana Amazon Warriors have approached the game. Very positive. Even very positive from actually asking Trinbago Knight Riders to bat. That's a very positive mood, right? Very positive move indeed. And the way he marshaled his troops, the way he rotated his bowling, and a lot of credit must be given to the umpire tonight. They have gotten just about everything correct. Well done to Gustard and to Butler.
Yeah, yes, indeed. So the Guyana Amazon Warriors, they really come for this one. It as Valerie are saying that it's over for TT. Well, they really come good tonight, and it's going to be very interesting to see how many the Guyana Amazon, the Trinbago Night Riders can get from here. I think you have predicted, Andre, that it is going to be very difficult for them to get to 100. Can they defend 100?
I mean, I think probably I think probably they can scrape 100, but I don't think they can get to 120. But I don't think they can defend it at all. The Guyana Amazon was will be very much, very confident for with this total on the board.
Dave Jogi is saying that TKR might make 125. That's a big stretch, don't you think so?
Yeah, it's a pretty big stretch, and a lot will be depending on Kesey Carty. And we know that Narayan he's either eggs or young ones for him, really. You know, he's really a
Yes.
hit and miss. He's really is a hit and miss cricketer these days.
So Narayan faced a delivery. Let's see that. So he was looking to drive. It got the inner portion of the bat and goes between bat and pad, wicket and pad, and tires all over himself. Cannot imagine how that did not take the stump. So
Yeah.
they get a single though, 82 for 7. So Carty comes into strike. Tire
Watch out
bowls
for
to
the
Carty
googly.
and
Watch
Carty
out for the
defends
googly.
out into the offside. There is no run. Go ahead, Andre.
Yeah, I was just saying, watch out for the googly. I mean, Carty. The googly is coming.
Tire comes in, bowl to Carty, another full toss, over pitching there, and he draws it down to long on. Is he taking Carty off strike to get at Narayan? That could be very interesting. That may just be what Tire did just now. Just give Carty the single to get at Narayan. It's going to be very interesting. Let's look and see.
Oh, Tyre and Pretorius. Oh, very interesting. They actually have the two top bowlers and the two top batters.
Comes in now, Tahir, bowl to Narayan, and Narayan defends down back the half side of the pitch. A youthful exuberance there from Tahir as he dives across to his right and stop that one.
Oh,
You know,
yes.
and so there's a conversation going on in the chat, but I want to concentrate on the cricket. But I'm glad that you guys are doing it. I have no problem with you guys discussing those things. I love it, and enjoy yourself and give your different opinions, you know. But there's a discussion going on between who's the better batsman, whether it is Pollard or Carty. Welcome, Sheldon Smith. I'm saying it right here, right now. Sheldon Smith, I'm very happy to see you. I'm very glad that you are well. I'm extremely glad that you are well, Sheldon Smith. I'm delighted to see you, Sheldon Smith. Bristol TK winning from here. Oh, Sheldon, give it up.
Yeah, I love his confidence. You know.
Yes, I love this confidence, and this is good confidence, Sheldon. Happy that you're here, and I know Bristol is going to fire back. This comes in, that's Petorius comes in, bowl to Carty, and he tucks it down to the man coming off the backward square leg boundary, and there is a single, 84 for 7.
Yeah,
I
Christian
think what they're going
Yes, go ahead.
I think what they're going to do, they're going to bowl out Petorius, bowl Shepherd, Tahir, Shepherd, and then decide whether to give Beaton or Simit the last over if the TKR lasts that long. So that's what I think they're going to do.
Yeah, they're trying to bowl out Trinbago Night Riders, you know, so they make sure they're scanning all the screws, you know. They're not letting up at all. And it's really positive captaincy from Tahir. Really, this is really great to see.
Narayan beaten outside the half stump as Petorius bowl round the wicket. Zelfi Blake is saying, bless up to you, Zelfi Blake. Good evening. How are you? Welcome to the show. And Faz Mohammed is
far sense of security.
Yeah.
Not over yet.
Yes, yes, Mr. Beer. Good Sheldon. Good Andre. Nice. Nice to see you. Patrick Smith. Can someone give Sheldon a car? Why Patrick Smith? Why do you need to give him a car? 84 for 7 after 15.2. Valerie. Petorius round the wicket. Bowl to Narayan, who flicked this away down to the man on the backward square leg boundary, and he's gone. Narayan gone. 84 for 8 now. The Guyana Amazon Warriors are just going better and better after every overs.
Oh yes, master stroke against the part of Imran Tier, bringing back his key bowler, his strike bowler Pretorius, to take another important wicket. Really well done by Tahir. He can do no wrong tonight. And another wicket now gone. There was Narayan is flicking that one to the man of backward square leg boundary. He's gone, and they slip further into trouble at 84 for 8. Well done by the Guyana Amazon Warriors.
Yes, the Guyana Amazon Warriors are really doing a good job here tonight now, and I cannot see them losing. I cannot see them losing the match from here. It would be a shock to the Guyana system if they should lose from here. I do not. It definitely not going to happen. Nolan Robinson. Oh, I must read this comment from Michael Douglas. And this is a direct response to Sheldon Smith. Patiently waiting on TKR think tank with Pollard, Bravo, and Simmons to win this game. Sheldon, how do you feel? Noel Robinson, greetings to you. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Zelfi Blake, I want Russ and company to get a good flogging. Okay, 89 all out. So, Ian had said 89 all out. What
very much on.
Let's see if it.
Yep.
It looks odd now. Narayan is gone. Thank you for that, Valerie. Yes. JetBlue and Virgin. Yeah, Virgin Atlantic, JetBlue, American Airline. It's very interesting now. Caribbean Airline also. Yes, Caribbean Airlines also. What Ian had earlier said 89 all out. What are the prediction that would? I hope you had placed a bet with Just Bet, Ian. If you had placed a bet with just bet, you will be smiling all the way to the bank.
Oh yeah.
Pretorius over ball to Alican, and Alican off the outside portion of the bat goes into a backward point region. They go through for a single, 85 for 8.
Yeah, really, really good bowling here from Pretorius. You know, he's a very skilled bowler. You know, he's a very thinking bowler, and he has done the business for his captain and his fellow countryman Imran Tayer tonight. You know, really excellent stuff from the two South African.
And Jay is saying that Guyana Amaras really deserve the tiger. Yes, they really. And Mr. Casanova is saying that the incoming Carty wicket is the next incoming. And I was just going to mention that Carty is playing a very good innings here of 32 from 38 deliveries. This is really responsible from Carty, and it will do good to him. The experience will do good to him. Pretorius bowl to Carty, slower delivery, looking to swing that through the onside. He got the inner portion of the bat, and it will trickle down to long on for a single, 86 for 8. He moves up to 33.
Yeah, yeah. We know that the young man has a very, very good, you know, very good head on his shoulders. You know, we remember seeing him for the very first time at the 2016 at the World Cup for the West Indies. He was quite calm in that chase against the Indian team. You know, he took us over the line at that point in time. You know, and from there we know that this young man has something. He has a very good head on his shoulder. So you know, no surprises to see Carty actually doing the business for the Trinbago Knight Riders.
Notorious bowl to Alican, and Alican taken on the pad. Loud appeal, he's gone. He's reviewing it. But that one looked plumb to me. That doesn't look like anybody involved. And
Oh
I'm
no.
telling you, it's 86 for 9. That looked plumb.
Yeah, he's a gunner. He's a gunner. Once he doesn't get an edge, he's a gunner. And there was Pretorius with his final delivery in the 2023 edition of the CPL, getting a wicket. Well done to Pretorius. Really excellent stuff from the Guyana Amazon Warriors.
Yes, that definitely gone. It hit him on the pad, on the roll of the pad, but that front foot went nowhere. That front foot is
He's a gunner.
almost on the batting crease, and I do not see this one going over the stump.
He's a gunner right there, no doubt about it.
Yes, I might be a concern, but I don't see it because he's just about on the popping.
He's fresh into middle stump right
yes.
there.
Yes, he's gone. So 9 wickets down. So the 89 all out is still on the card. Wow.
Yeah, very much on the card.
I wonder
very,
if
very
he
much
placed
on
a
the card.
bet on it.
Yeah.
Nolan Robinson
another good decision on the part of umpire Gustard. The umpiring has been really great tonight, and I'm really happy to see these two Caribbean umpires doing really excellent tonight. And we just hope that, you know, they can just go from strength to strength, you know, and move on to the next level.
Yes, and someone is saying that we are going to be here for the World Cup. We won't be doing entire matches, but we'll probably be doing the last 10 overs in each match or so, or the last 20 overs. You know, the World Cup coming up, we're not going to do entire matches, you know. But the person was saying that they're going to, Ian, I hope that he has a bet with just bet.
Mm-hmm.
And Nolan Robinson just enforcing the point that Carty is a great talent for the West Indies team in the future and still have more to grow. And we really hope and look forward that he will continue to blossom and his talent will serve West Indies cricket long. And that he will lift the level from mediocrity to a high standard, because that's what we want. Really, a high standard.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. What I love for him to do right here is to just try to farm the strike somewhat. You know, try at least to bat out the 20 overs. You know, try as best as possible if he can do that. You know, I don't think he should take a single. If the single is available, I don't think he should take a single. Try to get much of the strike.
I think that's the same thing that Mikel is saying there right now. So that's true. People keep saying T20 is all about swinging, but days like these, you need sensible, competent batsmen. Good point there from Bobby.
Definitely.
Gustard is going places on the pad, and he just whipped this down to mid wicket. And I think he stays in his crease. He's not looking at a single. He's going to bat out Tyre here.
That is very
And
sensible.
that's
Very sensible on the part of the young man. At least he's shown that he's a thinking cricketer. Good to see.
Ian Flags is saying that he really missed the bet, boy. If they all out for 89, I know you'll regret it. And so comes in Tyre over the wicket, ball to Carty, and Carty drives, and that one turned past the outside edge and taken at first slip by Kimo Paul, but it did not come off the bat. The score remains at 86 for 9.
What was the figure of Moti? Was it 2 for 7?
Comes in two, 2 for 7. That's a full task. Carty was unable to put it away. The score remains on 86 for 9. So this is Tyre final over. 2 to come in Tyre final over. This is over number 17. After this, Shepherd has 2, and then they will get 1 from another bowler, either Beaton or Smith. He comes in bowl to Carty, and Carty flashes outside the half stump. It goes through. So Tyre have gotten 2 for 7 also, with 1 delivery to come. So let's see if he can.
I would, if I were Tyre, I would bring in the fielders. I would take some more fielders into the circle and try to prevent the single, because you don't want Carty to be back on strike. So you get up some more. Yeah, really well done, Tyre. Yeah, excellent captaincy right here.
Yeah, that is good. That is good assessment. So will this be the second over made over down the leg side? Carty looking to sweep wide. That's poor from Tyre. We're expecting to be the second made overs. 87 for 9. 1 to come in over number 17. Being bowled by Imran Tyre, and we expect that Shepherd will bowl over number 18 and 20. And then you will get 1 from either Smith or Beaton if it lasts that long. As Tyre comes in now over the wicket, bowl to Carty, and Carty turn this into the onside. They're going through for a single. Will he be run out? Oh, Salma Keel.
Right.
Let's see. Let's watch. Is this the end of Guyana Amazon? Is this the end of the TKR innings?
He looks to be in trouble. He's in trouble right here. He's a goner. And that is it. It's all over.
Yes, indeed. Was the ball out of his hand? Very interesting.
Oh, yeah, interesting.
It's going to be very interesting. Would like to see it from another angle. Yes, this angle. Well, his foot is nowhere near the stumps.
Oh, no. The ball he didn't collect the ball. Oh, come on, Tyre.
Did the ball hit the stump, or was it his hand that broke the stump?
His hand broke the stump, actually. Yeah, the ball was not in his hand at the time. No, that will be not out.
Was it his hand or the ball that broke the stump?
No, it seems to be that the hand that broke the stump. His hand it seemed to me that the hand broke the stump. Very interesting.
How do you want to be the umpire here? Not out. Well, that's give him the benefit of the doubt. Well, good decision there. Give him the benefit of the doubt. But Tyre should have effected that run out.
Yeah, he should have done better right here. He should have done better.
But where was Salma Keel going? Anyway, at the end of the over, the score is 87 for 9. So the Trinbago Knight Riders are in deep trouble after 17 overs. And Shepherd, who have got the 1 from 11, and the man who had gotten the breakthrough, is now back into the attack. And let's see what will happen. Yes, the umpiring has been good tonight, said Winston King. Thank God they removed umpire Nigel Dougal. Dougal. Gustard is from Jamaica, right, Andre?
Yes, he's from Jamaica.
He teaches in Jamaica. He's a teacher in Jamaica. Richard Duki, how you doing? Good night and welcome to the show. Very disappointing. After coming out of a great game, message from Florida, TKR. Good, Richard. Glad that you are here. Oswald is saying that over the wicket comes Shepherd, bowl to Salma Keel, who defends down the half side of the pitch, and there is no run. 89 for 7. We are in over number 18.
Look at the face of the Trinbago Night Riders. Look at Akil Hussein. Not a smile.
Yes,
Oh,
Oswald Francis indeed, he's batting with some degree of maturity. I love the innings that he's playing. I won't call the country name, I see him as a West Indian. This is not great bowling. Shepherd comes in, bowl to Salma Keel, beaten outside the half stump. This is not great bowling. This is poor batting. Okay, I got your Cletus. I got your Cletus, but Guyana Amazon Warriors are still on top though.
yeah, but I don't think. I mean, it's been you can. You, I mean, I think it's good bowling. I think it has been some really good bowling.
So you think that the shots from Bial and Chadwick Wallace, Shepherd, bowl to Salma Keel, and he whips this off his leg. Down backward of square leg, it's going towards the boundary. It comes across, but they'll stay on one. So Carter comes in to strike, 88 for 9. Do you
There have
think the
been some
shot
poor.
Paul
There have been some
played
poor batting.
Bial,
Yes, I
do
think.
you think those were good shots?
No, I think there have been some poor batting. But I'm not going to take anything away from the bowler. The bowling has been pretty good too.
Yeah, Bobby is saying Milton is lar. Oh, so they're having their private conversation and they're having a good time at it. I really hope that they're having a good time. Lovely. Good move. Nigel got to get his act together. So that's Galen Evans is saying. But Nigel is a Guyanese. I doubt they will have him in the finals. But a good job so far from these two umpires. As Shepherd comes into Carty, and Carty gave himself room and hit this hop and over. Good shot there by Carty, and the score moves up to 92 for 9. So the 89 bet bursts. 92 for 9. That's a good looking shot there by Carty, Andre.
Yeah, that's a good shot indeed by Kesey Carty. We know that he's a lovely time of the ball. Here's Carty getting into position, just caressing that one through the covers of forward. Nice shot by Kesey Carty.
Okay. So Noel Robinson is saying that Kemo Paul is also a great talent for West Indies. And Dean Tomlinson tells us that is a 4. He comes in again, bowl to Carty, and Carty drives through the offside. Will they go for a single? It's the 4th delivery of the overside, the 5th delivery. So I think they will take the single. So 93 for 9. So 1 to come. And Salma Keel doesn't look that bad with the bat. Maybe he should have batted ahead of Ali Khan.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad at all. But let us see how he will actually, if he can hold on for this last delivery.
Yes, let's watch and see. My issue with Kemo Paul, though, he has good talent, yes. As we watch, Shepherd comes in, bowl to Samuel Keel, and he defends a Yorker. There is no run, 93 for 9 at the end of over number 18. Just before I come to you, Andre, is that Kemo Paul just always seemed to be injured. Somehow he played a few matches and then he got injured. Go ahead, Andre.
Yes, he's never seemed to be able to stay on the park. There's always an injury of some sort, as it relates to Kemo Paul. So you can never, and if you're not able to stay fit, you can't actually. It's very sometimes, it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back in terms of improving your game. And if you're not able to, for a medium fast bowler or fast bowler, you must be able to stay fit in order to actually to show your worth on the field. So if he's not able to stay fit, you won't be in any team for a long period of time.
Yes. Winston King, yes, indeed. I'm impressed with the batting of Carty. Very impressed. So Beaton is going to bowl his 4th over. So Beaton is going to bowl this over. That's his 4th. So I've got none for 29 from his 3 overs so far. I'm indeed impressed with his batting, Winston King. Carty is playing a gem of a game. He's the only one who plays the situation. Let's watch it. And wide from Beaton there, the score moves up to 94 for 9.
Yeah, I mean, Beaton his bowling has been really off tonight. His bearings has really been off. Completely. Far too many wide deliveries, giving easy runs to the Trinbago Night Riders.
So Warriors got to bat on that same wicket. Oh, Dean Tomlin, so Wheeler is not available in Jamaica, so I would not be able to get it, but I got you. But sometimes Sportsmax is ahead of Willow. There are times, I don't know why, but it's just like that. comes in, beat and bowl to Cartier. What a lovely shot. Straight down the ground. Oh, Hetmeyer pulled off a beauty. What a catch by
Oh,
Hetmeyer.
oh,
Oh,
brilliant, brilliant
magnificent.
done by
90 for
Shimron
all.
Hetmeyer. Oh, that's a magnificent catch by Shimron Hetmeyer. Coming in from the long on boundary, diving forward, taking a blinder. Absolutely,
Oh,
yeah, magnificent catch indeed by Shimron Hetmeyer. Timing is diving to
what a
perfection.
catch.
Oh, yes, lovely catch indeed by Shimron Hetmeyer. And the Trinbago Night Riders have failed to score 100 runs. They have been dismissed for 94 runs. Well done to Guyana Amazon Wars. Well done to Emran Tayer and his men.
Is there any way that TKR can defend this total?
Yes, there's a way to defend his total by getting 10 wickets of the Guyana Amazon Wars. I mean, from the Ghana Amazon Wars, but I doubt that will happen tonight. I doubt that they will get out of jail, the Trinbago Night Riders. I don't see the Ghana Amazon Wars letting this one up at all, at all. They'll get the monkey off their back, finally winning the first CPL title.
Yes, and I know some very happy persons are in the chat. Michael Douglas is saying that this is a walk in the park for Shea Hope. Donald Pop is saying one on the prize. And Supernova 22 always want the other team to win, apart from TKR. Is saying what a catch by Etty. Mr. Casanova is saying they didn't make 100, and he is very happy about that. No way, Jose. We're saying that.
Yeah, no way that the Trinbago can actually defend it. I guess that's what he's saying.
So, Andre, we will be back with you. Thank you for being here so far. We will be back with you for the start of the Guyana Warriors innings. So,
All right,
have
see you in a while.
something nice, a snack on something, have a glass of wine or so on, and we will be back with you for the start of the Guyana Amazon Warriors innings.
Well, well.
Well, well. So, as we listen to
find myself wondering, what did happen to the last 10? I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life changes just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Just as surprised as
What a brilliant performance it was by the Guyana Amazon Warriors, restricting the Trinbago Knight Riders to less than 100 in the 2023 CPL Finals. I expect that Guyana Amazon Warriors should go on to win this match from here. But what a tremendous halftime show that was. Well done to the CPL organizers, the organizers at the Guyana Cricket Ground, the Guyana Cricket Board, the government and people of Guyana. You have made yourself proud this evening. I expect you to win the match. But if some miracle should happen and you don't win it, remember, you have done yourself so proud. Every Guyanese should be happy for this joyous occasion. It was a momentous halftime show, and I really hope that you all enjoyed it and that the Guyana Amazon Warriors will bring even more happiness to you guys this evening. You would have known that I have picked the TKR to win the tournament. But as it stands now, I was wrong, it appears. It will take nothing less than something sensational for that prediction to hold. I expect the Guyana Amazon Warriors will win tonight. If they do not win tonight, they will never win another CPL title because this one will haunt them for the rest of their life. They would be known as the biggest strokers worldwide. And so they have to win tonight. And I think they're going to win. And they may well win by the 10th or 12th over. They are going to go hard up front. They are not going to mess around. I like monkeys. We're saying I like monkeys. Oh, just a minute, please. Give me a minute. Sorry about that. That should be better now. That should be better. Mr. Brown, you called the entire tournament wrong from Royals to TKR. Bad year for you, Mr. Brown. Yes, it's a bad year when it comes to the CPL. But I've gotten so many things right during the year that you cannot really bash me for one wrong prediction. I didn't get the CPL right, and I accept that. I was poor for the CPL this year, and I accept it without any doubt. But I've got so many things wrong. And remember, technically, the runs are on the board, and Guyana has not made them as yet. So technically, I still don't know if I get it wrong. Okay, Christopher Lal. Guyana win. That it seems that way now, Audrey Brathwaite. Andre, welcome back to the show. Is
Thank you,
there
Carlton.
anything that Trinbago Knight Riders, yes, is there anything that Trinbago Knight Riders can do to win this match?
Take the 10 wickets of the Ghana Amazon Warriors, right? But I think it will be a it will be very, very difficult to do that, you know. And if they and they'd have to get early wickets. You probably get three or four wickets in the power play for them to stand at any chance at all. You know, but I think that the Guyana Amazon Warriors, they're very much in charge. But we know that cricket is a game of glorious uncertainties. So, you know, although it's so they still the Trinbago Knight Riders, it would take a miracle. But miracles can happen, but I don't think it will probably happen tonight though. I have the Guyana Amazon Warriors winning their first CPL title tonight.
Okay. Thank you, Andre. Bharat D, I will say it to you as simple as this. I was right. I was always right. They have been choking. They have choked in 6 finals, 5 men and 1 female. So if they turn that around tonight and do not choke, it is good for them and we should be all happy. But I was never wrong when I said they were chokers. They are demonstrating now, especially the first part of the game. They are demonstrating that they have come to show that they have got the choking off their back. Audrey, what I don't quite understand that word, Bristol. We bashing you all the way. No problem, Christopher. I hope that you're sober. Audrey Brathwaite is saying this year is Guyana here. It seems that way, and we are happy for the people of Guyana. It's not gonna be easy. Leary Williams think it is not going to be easy. That's not possible. So
If
thank
they,
you. Welcome to the show.
I
Go
mean,
ahead, Andre.
yeah, if the Ghana Amazon Warriors they get a good start, you know, without losing any wicket in the power play, you know, I think that will actually deflate the entire Trinbago Knight Riders. The only way Trinbago Knight Riders will think that they have a chance in this game is to get early wickets and get around 3-4 wickets in the power play. You know, so if they don't get early wickets, I think they'll be really be really dejected and, you know, look out of it. So early wickets will let them believe that they have a chance in the game. Without that, you know, you won't see them. You know, you'll probably see them looking really dejected after that.
Yes, and that's a good point. Christine is saying, Christine TV is saying, good Good morning, guys. Okay, you're in Australia, Chris. They need 96 to win. Guyana Amazon Warriors need 96 to win. They really bowl well. Jessica, love to see the females. Guyana winning big uncle. I thank you, Jessica Mentos. Thank you. Thank you. How are you? Huge advantage, Guyana. The fat lady not singing yet, though. That's Andre Adams is saying that the fat lady not singing yet. Barrett D, I always look at your videos every time and support you. Thank you, Barrett D. I really, really appreciate that. Columbus, how are you? Yeah, big man, match is on. Let's wait and see anyway. That's for the session. You and Andre be there for the England series. Thanks for you guys. Respect Columbus. We'll
Yeah, man.
also be
Thanks,
here for the
Columbus.
World Cup. Yes, Andre. And then Barrett D saying, you're doing a good job. Thank you very much, Andre. You know, Barrett D
Yes,
saying
yes.
that we are doing
Thanks,
a good
Barrett.
job. Thank you.
Yeah, and I mean, we appreciate the
Yes.
support. I mean, we couldn't have done it without you guys. We like the bantering, and we like the feedback from you guys. Thanks a lot.
Yes. Yes, man. The bantering is what makes this show go on. What is happening here to my feed? It's not coming through. It's not coming through clear and crisp. I don't know what is wrong here. Are you having that same challenge too, Andre? Good,
No, my
Jessica.
feed
Good
is
night.
quite okay. I'm seeing they're just showing a little of. I mean,
Of
of the
Guyana, just
Guyana,
showing a
what
look of
Guyana has to
Guyana.
offer.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes, yes. But it's not clear and crisp as it was. I don't know. I don't know what is happening here. And this will be good. Maybe you will have to take over the commentary and carry the fans through by yourself. And you know
Yeah.
the thing about it, they would be saying that I'm running. They would be saying I'm running because Guyana is winning, but that would not be the case.
Yeah, not
Join
at
me
all.
tomorrow when I'm going to pick my team of the tournament tonight. And so tomorrow, join me probably just around 9:35 tomorrow morning for my team of the tournament, or probably in the afternoon. But there I'll be picking my team of the tournament. How much runs TKR made? They made 95. Only Casey Carty stood up and bat. And so the Barbados Royals beat the Guyana Amazon Warriors in the finals of the women's CPL. Barrett D saying, yes, I agree that you need to change internet provider. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. I need to change from Digicel, right? Digicel, we're calling you tonight. We're calling out Digicel tonight. It's a resounding that I should. Okay, Mr. Casanova. Okay, it's Sportsmax channel glitching, so you're experiencing it too. Okay, thank you, Mr. Casanova. That makes it more comforting to me to know that it's really the Sportsmax that is giving the trouble, that is providing the channel and not me. And Storm Divity saying, this is we hear. Oh, yes, it seems that way. It's just a pity that it is this year and not last year. It would have been so much nicer. And so when the last ball bowl, then we will see all the way TKR that Aman made, Andre.
Say that again.
Are you hearing me, Andre?
Yes, I'm hearing you now. I'm hearing you.
Andre don't seem to be here.
No, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you now. I'm
That
hearing you.
Andre
Yes, I'm here.
and Andre,
I'm hearing you.
I'm not hearing you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, man. Go ahead.
Yes. So I mean, Ghana Amazon Warriors should be pretty confident in chasing this total. A total less than 100 runs. They bowl pretty well. They feel it brilliantly. So they should be brimming with confidence in trying into chasing this total and winning their first CPL title. I expect Ayub to come and lay the platform, and whoever opens with Ayub, I think that person, whether it be Kima Paul or Odin Smith, to take on the bowling somewhat, and lay the platform for a victory tonight for the Guyana Amazon Warriors.
Yes, and Chris the TV saying that I think he wants to say the GA double is best team this year. They looks that way. They top the table. Providence is full to capacity. And you saw earlier this evening when Tony was going to the match and he showed us outside of the stadium. It was full, Andre.
Yes, it was. The atmosphere is a wonderful atmosphere at the Guyana National Stadium in Providence. And it has been this way all throughout this leg of the CPL. It has always been this way, by the way, at Guyana. I think the Guyanese, they do love their cricket, and the atmosphere has just been electric, and it's just wonderful to see.
Yeah, yes, indeed. And you can imagine that the joy that will be in Guyana tonight. They're not going to sleep tonight, Andre. It will be
Oh no,
party all night tonight.
they'll be partying in the street of Georgetown in Providence all night tonight if Guyana Amazon Warriors pull this one off, and they're looking set to do that. So it should be partying all night, on the part of the Guyana Amazon Warriors and the Guyanese people.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, sorry, I should have put that. Yes. So Andy George is saying, where are you saying good morning from? Okay. No, it's Christy TV had said good morning. So I thought that he was in Australia. The screen is frozen here. What are they doing now, Andre? You want to go on with the commentary if they're actually going on? Because
No,
I'm not seeing
there's no cricket at this point in time. It's just an ad.
Is the
It is
CPL logo?
frozen on it's frozen on Sportsmax Cricket TV, but yeah,
Okay.
it's just an ad. Let me see on Willow if I
The
get
schema Paul that is opening, it's free now. No, Kima Paul seem to be opening. So they're going to get in Kima Paul and done and dusted. So Kima Paul will open. So Ian Ayub will open. Trinidad still have hopes. Said Audrey Brathwaite. So Audrey Brathwaite is saying that Trinidad still
she's
have
not
hope.
she's not giving up. Yeah, I understand that. I mean, it's still a game of cricket, and it's a game of glorious uncertainty. So we know that there's still hope. So let us see how they will approach this. It's gonna be Akil Hussein. Are you
Yes,
back?
I'm seeing. Yeah, man, I'm seeing Akil. He's tossing the ball. He's just using that reverse spin on the ball. Yes, so let's who's going to take first strike. Is it Ayub or is it? So he's going to go. It's Ayub because he's going to go over the wicket, and he's starting with a backward pointer cover, an extra cover in the middle of a long on the boundary, a wideish long on, a deep mid wicket, not mid wicket, backward of square leg, a short fine leg, and a man a straight mid wicket. So that is a feel for Akil Hussein, as he's going to come round the wicket to bowl to Ayub. Here we go. The Guyana night with destiny. Akil Hussein comes in, bowl to Ayub, and he drives, misses, taken on the pad. It goes to first slip. There's no run.
Yeah, there was Ayub looking to attack Hussein from ball one, missing that one, ball turning, pass into the keeper. There's no run.
Hussein comes in again, bowl to Ayub, much straight, and he strokes this down to the fielder coming off the long on boundary. They go through for a single. Guyana Amazon Warriors are on their way with their day with destiny. They are one without loss.
Yeah, and Kima Paul now coming to strike. But we know that Kima Paul is not going to be messing around. We know that he's not fully fit, and he's going to, he's just probably going to be targeting the boundaries tonight, trying to get Guyana Amazon Warriors after a flyer.
Yes, and that's why I think they let him open before he sit down and get cold, because he was on the field. So they want him to stay warm when he goes to bat. Hussein is coming round the wicket, bowl to Keema Paul, and Keema Paul off the back foot, taken on the pad, loud appeal, not outside the umpire, struck outside the half stump.
Yeah, seemed to be that one was turning a bit, turned sharply, but seemed to have been hitting outside of stump. So that is not out, and they won't go for the replay.
Yes. And Dennis is saying that Guyana don't have to play silly shots as Hope Seckers. Bravo is at first slips, sorry. Hussein comes in, round the wicket, in and bowl to Paul, and Paul looking to turn that one on the onside, taken on the pad again, outside the half stump, not out. Bravo is slapping away. But if you think that it is out, go for the review. But that clearly struck outside the half stump.
This one looks a little bit closer because I think he actually, here he was going across his stump and trying to slug that one through the onside, missed. But I think this one might be a little bit closer than the previous one. Let us see what will happen.
Yeah, they're gone for the appeal. It's not a no ball. Let me just read a comment. I just think it was taken outside the half stump. Tight.
It's a very tight one to me because he went across his wicket. You know, I think probably he's very. I think it's pretty close. It's much closer than we think.
I just think that it struck him outside the half stump. That was my concern, that it never hit him in line. But if it hit him in line, he's dead. Good innings from Carty. The players like Pollard, Russell, Hussein, and Narine should have stayed with Carty. As just let me read. See ball tracking now. His feet was outside the half stump.
You're right, Carlton. Impact
yes,
outside.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yes, it was outside. The T20 in Guyana is a big move in the Caribbean. And Christy TV saying
it is 100% right in terms of the umpiring. Excellent umpiring on the part of these umpires. They have done a wonderful job tonight. Really, really great umpiring.
Yes, indeed. And this is the issue with sending Keema Paul to open, because he cannot run. You know, I would not have sent him to open. Round the wicket comes ball to Paul, gave himself room, looking to cut, beating between his pad and his stump, goes through to the keeper. There is no run. So one delivery to come in the first over here, as Guyana Amazon Warriors are one without loss, with one to come in over number one. Being bowled by Akil Hussein. He comes in and bowl to Paul, and Paul get one that comes into him with the arm, stroke it down to mid-wicket. They go through for a single, shy at the stump. At the end of over number one, Guyana Amazon Warriors are two without loss, looking to get 95.
Yeah, good start by Akil Hussein and the Trinbago Knight Riders. That was a very good over, getting the ball to turn, you know, and here's Keema Paul in all sort of trouble. Hit on the pad. He was just lucky to be not out. The ball just hitting outside the half stump. But nevertheless, really good over, good start from the Trinbago Knight Riders.
Yes, and Andre, please slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. Let's get some subscription up tonight. Let's close in on that 10,000, please. You know, tonight we should get to 10,000 tonight. This is the end of the CPL. And that's right. Always said we want to get to 10,000 by the end of the CPL. So let us do it tonight. Let us do it tonight. Please get to 10,000 subscribers. Just click on that subscribe button in the bottom right-hand corner. It's free to subscribe. And you only click once. Please, just click on it. So Russell is going to start the attack. So Russell will start.
Yeah, that's good bowling on the part of Andre Russell. That pitching that one between off and middle, and there was Keema Paul having to just come down on that one. There's no run. The score remains on 2 without loss. Here's Andre Russell coming over the wicket in bowl to Keema Paul, who is just playing that one right back to the bowler. No run. The score remains on 2 without loss.
Yeah, so that's nice tight line there from Russell. So Keema Paul unable to get away the bowling.
Right. not being
Yeah,
given
continue.
anything, not being given a chance to freeze arm.
Come on,
Really
continue the
tight stuff.
comment. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, really tight stuff on the part of Andre Russell. So here is Andre Russell now. He's running in, oh, passes the umpire, ball to Kimapal. He's driving and missing that one. It goes to the keeper. Lovely bowling by Andre Russell. You know, Kimapal has not gotten any, but can hardly get back onto ball.
Yes, I always never like to see poor and toss the ball in the air like that because I think they can go through for a bye by the time it comes back down. So I never like that approach.
Right. But it's really good ball on the part of Andre Russell. Getting the ball to move around a bit. Let us see the approach. Let us see the approach of Kimapal. Is Andre Russell over the wicket. Ball is down the leg side. It's a wide delivery. Wide delivery. There was the wicketkeeper appealing. But umpire
Yes, and
signals wide.
again,
The score moves on to 3 without loss.
and again he tossed the ball high in the air. They should have gone through for another single there. But Pollard is not interested in any review. So
Not
no
at
one
all.
is saying Carty is 26. He was born. Carty is a victim of Cedar Rice selectors. No, that's not true. That's not true. The Carty performance in 4-day
Andre
cricket
Russell.
doesn't
Here it comes
justify
in. Ball to
he playing in
full
Test cricket,
outside.
and he has been playing
There's a full
T20.
toss outside the leg stump as another wide down the leg by Andre Russell. Score moves on to 4 without loss. Russell seemed to have lost his bearing there for a moment.
Yeah. This is usually what happens when a team is defending a small total. The bowlers run in and try to bowl what you call glory delivery.
Right.
And so that's what generally happens, and sometimes they just end up spraying it.
Here's Russell. He's on his way. Passes umpire just about now. Ball to Paul, and Paul is just guiding that one pass backward point into the boundary for 4 runs. Lovely shot there by Kimapal. There was Russell just pitching that one outside of some Kimapal, just guiding that one pass backward point into the boundary for 4 runs.
Yes, and he just waited on that one, and look, he played it right from under his eye, as they would tell you in the cricket manual, or the coach will tell you. Wait on it and play it as late as possible. And that's what Kimapal did just now. Good shot by Kimapal.
Indeed. Andre Russell into bowl the 5th over of the that's a great shot there by Kimapal. Just hitting that one, driving that one. Oh, brilliant stop. Brilliant stop by the fielder at long on. Out of nowhere came Chadwick Walton.
So diving effort on the boundary there. Good stop there. So
there was Kimapal on the drive. That was almost a short boundary until Chadwick Walton came out with a dive. Brilliant.
So this is what the Guyana Amazon Warriors need to do, and need to just.
Andre Russell. There was Paul flicking that one down to the final leg area, 4 runs, and the score moves on to 14 without loss after 2 overs. Andre Russell just getting that one, getting his bearing wrong, and there was Kimapal flicking that one to the final leg boundary for 4 runs. Well done by Kimapal. The score moves on to 14 without loss, and the Guyana Amazon Warriors are going at 7 runs per over. So it's a very, very, very solid start on the part of the Guyana Amazon Warriors.
Yeah, yes, and as I was saying, this is what they need to do. They don't need to treat it as a big score, as a nervous approach. They need to go and be positive, and I'm glad that they are being positive. And this is what's going to get them home.
Right.
Yes.
So it's going to be Akil Hussain. He's going to come over the wicket to bowl to Ayub. Ayub have just faced 2 deliveries and he's on 1. Here's Hussain over the wicket. Bowl to Ayub is back. Just stroking that one to the man at the short mid-wicket area, and there is no run.
Yes, Ayub look very comfortable. And, just the start, it tells you that Guyana is in control.
Yes, very much in control and looking kind of confident. Hussain over the wicket. Bowl to Ayub. Ayub is just flicking that one into the mid-wicket area, stopped by the Bravo at mid-wicket, and the batsman go through for a single. Score moves on to 15 without loss
Yes.
after 2.2 overs.
So Winston King is saying Paul is hurting, but he cannot be careless and give away his wicket. Paul is very determined. That's why he comes to open the innings. Although he was injured, he decided to play. So it shows that
Right.
he's very determined.
Hussein bowl to Paul, and there's Paul driving, and it's caught at the man at mid-off, caught by Pollard, and there was Paul looking to give himself some room, hitting that one to the man at the mid-off, and Paul goes. The score is at 15 for 1. Guyana Amazon were losing their first wicket, and that's a much needed breakthrough for the Trinbago Knight Riders.
Yes. And for a moment there was stunned silence in Georgetown, but as soon as Shea Hope walk out, the supporters need to get going again, because they can't be fall in a state of depression. Yes, there was instant silence as Kimo Paul got out, of course. But as soon as they see Shea Hope coming now, they should start cheering again and get back the vibes into the Guyanese players.
Yeah, most definitely, because Shea Hope and Ayub, they're the two most prolific batters for the Guyana Amazon Warriors this season. And I'm sure they'll be looking for these two batsmen to do the job for them, to take them home tonight.
Yeah. So Audrey Brathwaite is saying that the weakest man is gone. Christopher Bristol is saying, looks like Kimo needs therapy. Wrong approach.
Yeah, I mean, I
Okay.
would say it's a wrong approach. That was the job
These
for Kimo
two
Paul. You know, he's injured, so that's his best. That's the best. That's the approach that he should take. Try to get some quick runs. You know, he took what? He made 10 runs, 11 runs off 11 balls. So that, you know, that's. I think he has pretty much done his job. Pretty much, you know. And Akil Hussein will come into bowl to Shea Hope.
Yes, and this is really now where it gets tight for the TKR, because these are the two leading batsmen in the tournament, and this is where TKR will have to get the breakthrough. If they do not get a breakthrough at this time, then it's all over.
That's right. So it's going to be Akil Hussein. I think he's going to go around the wicket to bowl to Shea Hope. Tosses the ball from hand to hand. Akil Hussein runs in, passes umpire, bowl to Hope. Hope is back and just hitting that one right back to the bowler. There's no run. The score remains on 15 for 1.
So Pollard is at Silimidov. He's big at Silimidov under the helmet. He's talking a lot. He's saying a lot to Shea Hope. Yes. There's a slipped in Bravo and Pollard under the helmet.
Akil Hussein passes the umpire in bowl to Hope. Hope is just driving that one into the long off area. They're gone through for 1. Will they come for the second? Yes, they'll come for the second. These two are very, very good between the wicket. 2 runs there by Shea Hope off the mark. Love the shot in the long off area for 2. Score moves on to 17 for 1.
I hope Hussein has not damaged his finger there, but good shot by Shea Hope, just coming forward and stroking it down to long off. The fielder at extra cover could not prevent the 2.
Right. And Hussein is back over around the wicket, back to Shea Hope, and he's just hitting that one into the mid-off area, and they go through for a quick single. The score moves on to 18 for 1 after 3 overs. The Guyana Amazon Warriors chasing a total of 95 for victory, 18 for 1 after 3.
I do not expect to see Russell comes back into the attack at this time. I really think that they will go with Hallican to bowl this 4th over. And as soon as the power play finish, they're going to try and bowl Salma Keel. But Trinbago Knight Riders need quick wickets at this time if they are to have any chance in this match.
Indeed. The only way they can actually prevent Guyana from winning is to take all 10 wickets. So they'll need to get a few more quick wickets right here to stand a chance.
Yes, I definitely. Oh, sorry, I keep on ignoring the comment section. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. If they go to if they go at the runs in that manner, they can find themselves in wicked trouble. So Narayan is coming into the attack. So this is a big move by Pollard to bring Narayan into the attack at this time. This is really he's playing his trump card here.
Oh, definitely. He needs wickets, and he knows that. He knows that the only way he can stop Guyana Amazon from winning is to get wickets.
Yes. Bobby Johnson said, "Come on, Guyana. No, you can do it. It's like taking
But
candy
Narayan,
from a
passing
baby."
from hand to hand. Narayan comes in, ball to shea up, is forward. He's driving that one to the man at a short mid wicket area, and there's no run. Narayan gets the ball 18 for 1 after 3.1 overs.
Yeah, that was a nice tight line there by Narayan. Is that
Indeed.
Sherfane Rutherford?
Narayan in bowl, and there is Shea Hope that's coming forward and just hitting that one down to the long on. They just jog through for the single. The score moves on to 19 for 1 after 3.2 overs.
Yes, and he's just coming forward and ensuring that he covers whatsoever spin there is that Narayan is getting, and just easing that down to long on. Good start by Sheo.
Indeed. Narayan. Ayub. 2 runs from 4 balls. He settles in now. Here's Narayan. He's going to come over the wicket. Bowl to Ayub. Ayub is driving and he's dropped. He seemed to have dropped that there by Bravo. And there was Ayub trying to drive that one over the top. Dropped by Bravo.
That's a big. If it is indeed an edge, that's a big miss. But the reaction from the players doesn't suggest that it's an edge.
It doesn't suggest it was an edge, right? Here's Narayan over the wicket again. Bowl to Ayub, and Ayub is just always beaten outside of some. There's a loud appeal, but it's not out. And the score remains at 19 for 1 after 3.4 overs. And there was Narayan bowling that one is, getting that ball to bite and turn, missed by Ayub. The score remains at 19 for 1.
Yes, it did not take the edge.
Narayan over the wicket, bowl to it seemed to have gotten the edge right there. Narayan is bowling beautifully right here. Having the Ayub in some sort of difficulties. Oh, that one really lovely delivery.
Yes, Pooran dropped the catch.
Yeah, seemed to have been a drop catch by Pooran. Yeah, but Narayan has Ayub in some trouble right here. Here is Ayub. He settles. He looks around the field. He settles into his stance. Faces up to Narayan. Narayan over the wicket. Bowl to Ayub and is forward. And he just pushing that one into the cover. There's no run. At the end of the fourth over, it's 19 for 1. Really good start there on the part of Sunil Narayan.
Yes, indeed. It was a good over by Narayan. Singles can take them up. Right, Bobby? Singles can take them home. Hope, my boy, Audrey is saying that Hope is his boy. 7 to 8 runs and over is good enough and see the game through. Nolan Robinson is saying that. So that was a chance there. And Ayub wicket would have been a big wicket. But that is a very difficult catch when you're that close to the stump and the ball deviated that much. So
yes, it is.
One has to sympathize with Pooran. Those catches are not easy.
That's right. But that was a very good over on the part from Sunil Narayan. He's getting the ball to turn. He's keeping it really tight.
So Winston King is saying that this game is going to be intriguing. The wicket appears to be very difficult to bat on. And Kenny Ferran is saying that which side you bring. Let's watch. Let's watch as. Yes. Go ahead. Go with the over. Yeah, man.
It's going to be Akil Hussain. He's going to come around the wicket to bowl to Shea Hope. Akil Hussain past the umpire, bowl to Hope. And Hope is driving that one. It's in the air down to the man at long off. And they just come through for the single. The score moves on to 20 for 1.
Yes. Kenra Evans, which side I'm bringing? You know what I love about that question, Kenra Evans? It means that the commentary is so balanced that you do not know. I love that question. I had picked from 2 weeks ago the TKR to win the tournament. I've picked them from about 2 weeks ago. But at this stage, the Guyana Amazon Warriors are large and in charge. Go ahead.
Hussain over the wicket. Both Ayub is back on the back foot and just push that one into the short mid-wicket area. There's no run and the score remains on 20 for 1.
Yes,
And
20
Kilo
for
Sane
one.
bowling very tight here. Ayub
Yeah,
settles.
both
Ayub
Trinbago's Night Riders spinners are bowling
Hussein
tight.
pass the ball. Comes on the wicket is Ayub. Just driving that one into the man at short cover. There's no run. Ayub remains on 2 runs from 10 balls. The score remains on 20 for 1 from 4.3 overs. Good tight bowling here from Akil Hussein. And is Hussein. He's going to come into bowl to Ayub. Hussein passes the umpire, bowl to Ayub. And Ayub is just stroking that one to the long on boundary. Easy does it. Easily for a single. And they just get, the score moves on to 21 for 1 from 4.4 overs.
Yes, and this is a good start there by the Guyana Amazon Warriors. Only needing 95 to win, 25 for 1. It's very important that they do not lose too many wickets in the power play.
That's right. Akil Hussein has bowled 2.4 overs. He has taken 1 for 8. And here's Hussein. He's going to come around the wicket to bowl to Shea Hope. And Hope is on the back foot and he's hitting that one through the covers. There's a lovely shot by Shea Hope. He's running close to the boundary. Into the boundary now. Oh, into the boundary for 4 runs. Lovely shot by Shea Hope. And there was Shea Hope on the back foot, just hitting that one through the cover area. 4 lovely runs by Shea Hope.
Yes, and Kenroy Ferran is saying, I want Guyana to win so badly. They deserve it. And they're on their way to winning, Kenroy. Yes, and okay, and Audrey is telling us that it was a 4 runs there. It was a good shot by Hope through the offside, inside out, giving himself room, and then getting one and off the bat to make sure that the left hand guide the ball into the gap.
And there was Hope trying to pull that one, came off his body, no runs. At the end of over number 5, the Guyana Amazon Warriors there started off pretty steadily at 25 for 1 from 5 overs.
Yes, Michael Douglas was saying that shot from Hope just now was pure class. And Bobby Brown is saying glorious from Hope. Yes, Bobby Brown, indeed it is glorious. Singers and the odd boundary will do it. Nicole Robinson, you are right. Hope is just class, said Mr. Casanova. And Kenroy Ferran is saying that everyone was in doubt of Tyre captain, but he has done well. And there are a nose and a half. There are a nose and a half in to take it. I don't quite understand that last part, nose and a half, but Guyana Amazon Warriors have really done well. So Narayan to continue.
Yeah, Narayan continues this, and there was Ayub pushing that one into the mid-off area, and they took off for a single, and the score moves on to 26 for 1. Narayan is bowling pretty tight here. You know, he's getting the ball to turn, and it's going to be a challenge for these two batsmen. Narayan is
they're not going to give Narayan they are not going to give Narayan any wicket tonight, and he would need to get those wickets because they want to bat him out.
Right. Narayan tosses the ball from hand to hand, and here's Hope looking around the field. He settles now into his stance. Narayan over the wicket, bowl to Hope, and Hope is just turning that one in the backward square leg area. They've gone through for 1. They're coming back for the second easily. Lovely shot there by Shea Hope, and there was Narayan just going that one short, and Shea Hope just rock on the back foot, turning that one into the backward square leg area, and they jogged through for 2 runs.
Good use of the wrist by Hope there, and good running between these two. They are very quick between the wickets, and they are doing it well at this moment.
Yes. And there's Bravo. He's having a discussion with the experienced Sunil Narayan. You know, probably a change in the field right here. There's a slip. There's a short mid wicket. A man at the square a square leg. A cover. A man on the mid-off area. Sunil Narayan tosses the ball from hand to hand. And here's Sunil Narayan. He's coming into bowl. Passes umpire. Bowl to Shea Hope. And Hope is just leaving that one outside the off stump. No run scored. The score remains on 28 for 1 after 5.3 overs.
But Winston King, nothing wrong with that. If Ian Bishop is saying who he wants to win, that is fine. You know, we all want different things in life.
Narayan bowl to Hope, and there's Hope that's driving that one in the mid-on area. They go through for a single. The score moves on to 29 for 1. And Shea Hope is just looking as easy as Sunday morning. He moves on to 12 runs from 11 balls.
Well, I told you before the tournament started that Shea Hope will be a revelation in this year's tournament. And he's definitely proving me right that indeed he's a revelation.
Indeed.
Cricket, the game of glorious and
Sunil Narayan over the wicket. Both Ayub is swinging that one, misses that one, and the score remains on 29 for 1. There was Ayub trying to hit the cover of the ball of that one, he missed it, and it went through to the keeper for no run.
That shot is uncalled for from Ayub. They don't want to give Narayan a wicket because 1 will bring 2 and 2 will bring 3. And so that shot was really uncalled for from Ayub. He and Shea Hope should see this team home.
Narayan bowls, and there is Ayub just pushing that one into the backward point area. No run scored. The score remains on 29 for 1 after 6 overs. So after 6 overs, the power play has been completed. The Guyana Amazon Warriors chasing a total of 95 runs for victory at 29 for 1. Carlton.
Yes, and this power play total is very, very low. 29 runs after first 6 overs, which was even lower than what the Trinbago Knight Riders got. They got 41, but they lost 3 wickets and they never recovered from that. And at this stage, I am comfortable. I think that the Guyana Amazon Warriors will be very comfortable with the position they are in. Just run through. Ben Linton is saying cricket is a game of glorious and certain. Waiting, this one dusted and done, but this one is dusted and done. True about that one. Bravo forget to dance tonight. Hasn't started any wicket as yet. And Bobby Buns is saying Ganga is such a two-mode commentator. well.
And here's Wakar Salamakil, the left-handed Chinaman bowler from Afghanistan. He's going to come over the wicket, bowl to Shea Hope, and Hope is back and just hitting that one to the man on the cover boundary, and they go through for a single, and that's all they get. And the score moves on to 30 for the loss of 1.
Yeah, that was a good shot there by Hope, just rocking back, going deep in his crease and flat batting it, cutting it away down to the man on the cover boundary. And so the Guyana Amazon Warriors are really, really looking good at this stage.
Yes. Salam Akil passes umpire, bowl to Ayub, and Hope is just back and stabs that one back to the bowler. Salam Akil is a dangerous bowler and one in which they'll have to watch him really, really carefully because he has a googly, he has good control and he's a very dangerous bowler. Salam Akil is gonna toss his ball from hand to hand, passes the umpire, bowl to Ayub. Ayub is driving that one over the top. Will it go for 6? Lovely shot by Salam Akil over the long off boundary for 6. Beautiful runs by Ayub.
Yeah, that was a good shot there by Ayub. Salam Akil just over pitching and Ayub quick to punks and hit it over long off for a splendid shot. Guyana Amazon Warriors are really now closing in on their first CPL title.
Oh, yes, indeed. And Ayub and Hope looking pretty confident. Salam Akil, ball to Ayub and it's forward. Just driving that one, stabbing at that one into the short mid-wicket area. And Ayub steps and Salam Akil steps across to retrieve the ball. 36 for 1 from 6.4 overs.
I like the spirit of Sheldon. Well done, Sheldon. Sheldon is having a laugh. He realized that his team is beaten, but he's still having a laugh. Well done, Sheldon. We like that.
Over the wicket, ball to Ayub. Ayub is on the back foot and is stroking that one into the short mid-wicket area. No runs scored. The score remains on 36 for 1 from 6.5 overs.
Yes, so Sheldon, it's very good, Sheldon. Nice banter from
Salam Akil bowl, and it's hitting that one by Ayub. It's into the long on area over the top for 6 runs. Lovely shot by Ayub. And there was Salam Akil flighting that one. There's Ayub coming down and hitting that one over the head of the man at long on ball boundary. 6 lovely runs by Ayub. The score moves on to 42 for 1 from 7 overs. Carlton.
Yes, are you really now just turning on the pressure back on the Trinbago Night Riders bowlers. It's a very low total they are chasing. And the Guyana Amazon Warriors batsmen, they are going to be positive. They are not going to be mucking around. And so it's really now just a matter of time before the fat lady complete her tune.
Indeed, the score moves on to 42 for 1 from 7 overs. So Guyana Amazon Warriors need 53 runs from 78 balls. Hope is on 13 from 12. Ayub is on 16 from 9. Narayan, it's going to be Narayan to continue. And there's Shea Hope. He's just looking around the field.
So Sheldon, did the scoreboard say 95? I must be missing something. Sheldon is having a drink. I never know Sheldon
Yes.
as a drinker, Andre.
Yeah, and here's Narayan just caressing this one through the covers by Shea Hope. They've gone through for one, and that's all they'll get. And there was Shea Hope onto the front foot, just caressing that one through the cover area for a single. The score moves on to 43 for 1. And Hope is indeed looking really dangerous. Also, Ayub.
Yes, Hope just came on the front foot there and he just eased it away. Good timing, beat the dive at the man at cover. And so 43 for 1. Who will bet against the Guyana Amazon Warriors at this stage?
Right. It's going to be Narayan to bowl to Ayub. Narayan over the wicket, past the umpire, both Ayub. Ayub is forward, drives that one into the cover area. There's no run, and the score remains on 43 for 1 after 7.2 overs.
Really and truly, this is done and dusted by Guyana. Guyana Amazon Warriors, I cannot see them losing from here. So my thought now switch to the player of the
Narayan
tournament.
bowls
Who is the player?
into the covers by Ayub. No runs scored. Score remains on 43 for 1.
Yes, so my thought switch to the player of the tournament, and that's now who do you think that is your player of the tournament? Sheldon, Mr. Casanova, Mr. Beer, Audrey Brathwaite, all of you guys in the chat, tell me, Janelle Williams, who is your player of the tournament?
Oh, Narayan bowls, and there is Ayub flirting with danger there, trying to drive that one, missing completely. The keeper doesn't gather, and the score remains on 43 for 1. And that's a good delivery by Sunil Narayan. Missed completely by the keeper.
Did he drop the catch again? Did he edge that? Did Ayub edge
Might
it
have been
again?
a hedge. Based on the reaction of the keeper. And here's Narayan. Narayan is going to come over the wicket to bowl to Ayub. Both Ayub and Ayub is cutting that one to the man at the backward point area. The score remains at 43 for 1 after 7.5 overs.
Yes, so Pooran is really having a torrid time behind the wicket tonight because that looks like it is his second catch he had floored.
Right, looks that way. And Narayan is going to bowl his final over of the 8th. Narayan passes umpire, comes into both Ayub. Ayub is just turning that one into the mid wicket area. They go through for a single. That's all he'll get. The score moves on to 44 for 1 after 8 overs.
I really think that the Guyana Amazon Warriors are just doing this easily now. And Janelle Williams is saying, gone are the days when sluggers win T20 matches. You must have technical skill to bat. When you have the skill, you can adjust. Indeed, that is so true. Nolan Robinson is saying, Sean Ayub, and he's saying here, Ayub, let's see this comment. Ayub is my player for the tournament. So it looked like it was a drop again. And so Mr. Beer is saying Ayub. So 2 Ayub votes so far. Tahir is my player of the tournament.
Michael Douglas to Ayub. Ayub is back on the back foot and pulling that one to the man at the deep mid wicket area. The single is all they will get. And Ayub moves on to 18 runs. The score moves on by 1 to 45 for 1 from 8.1 overs.
Yes, and Sam Akil is definitely not making the impression that he usually does. He has conceded 14 runs so far from 7 deliveries. And the Guyana Amazon Warriors are really now just pushing to victory.
And there's Salam Akil bowls up and Hope is forward, drives back to the bowler, and there is no run.
Michael Douglas is saying the best three players in this year tournament is O. Peteros and Imad Wazim.
Salam Akil over the wicket, ball to Shea Hope, and Hope is beaten. That's a lovely delivery by Salam Akil. And there was Shea Hope on the back foot, beating all ends up. And the score remains at 45 for 1. Salam Akil, well bowled.
Shea Hope definitely did not read the googly just now.
Not at all. Salam Akil on
Michael Douglas, you need to say 1 instead of 3.
Shea Hope, 14 runs from 16 deliveries. The score is 45 for 1 from 8.4 overs. Salam Akil is getting ready to bowl to Shea Hope. Salam Akil bowled to Shea Hope, and Hope is back and he's hitting that one to the man on the cover boundary. They just jog through for a single. The score moves on to 1 to 46 for 1 from 8.5 overs. The Guyana Amazon Warriors only need 49 runs now from 67 balls.
Yeah, so Shea Hope is, Algebra Trade is saying Shea Hope is her player of the series. And I just put your player of the series for me, please. And remember to slash the like.
I was hitting that one over the mid-wicket area into the stands for 6 runs. Lovely shot there by Ayub. And there was Salam Akil just floating that one up. And there was Ayub just hitting that one over the mid-wicket fence for 6. Lovely shot by Ayub. 6, yes, that was lovely runs.
Yes, that was a good shot by Ayub. He was down on one knee and he picked it. It was the googly. He picked it and he swung it over mid-wicket for 6. So that was a good shot by Ayub, and it's good that he's picking the bowling.
Indeed.
And Guyana Amazon Warriors need less than half of the total required to
take. And these two batters are doing it really, really well there for the Guyana Amazon Warriors. You know, they're looking pretty well, and the Guyana Amazon Warriors are large and in charge. Narayan bowls.
Yes, sir, it's our pitcher.
Yeah, and Hope is just forward and play that into the short mid-wicket area. It doesn't get a run.
It's our pleasure. It's our pleasure, Seb Goal, and we're glad that you are enjoying it.
And here is Sunil Narayan over the wicket now to bowl to Shea Hope. Bowls Hope, and Hope is forward, playing into the short mid-wicket area. Again, there's no run. The score remains on 52 for 1 from 9.2 overs.
Yes, no pressure is on these Guyana Amazon Warriors batsmen, and they are just ensuring that Narayan doesn't get a wicket. It doesn't matter how many runs they scored off him. They just want to ensure that he doesn't get a wicket.
Right. Narayan, 3.2 overs, none for 7. Shea Hope settles. Narayan on the way to bowl to Shea Hope, passes the umpire around the wicket, bowl to Hope, and Hope is just on the back foot. He goes and just drives that one on the back off the back foot to the man at the deep cover area for a single. The score moves on to 53 for 1 from 9.3 overs.
Yes, and Karen Ferran is saying Russell and Pollard should have played the situation and get their team to 140 plus. Poor shots from them. That is true. They didn't play it.
Not at all. So 53 for 1 from 9.3 overs. And here is Sunil Narayan. He's going to come over the wicket to bowl to Ayub, and Ayub is just forward. The guys at 1 to the man at short cover, and there is no run. The score remains on 53 for 1 from 9.4 overs. Sunil Narayan, none for 8 from his 3.4 overs. There's 2 balls to go to complete his spell. Sunil Narayan is going to come in to bowl to Ayub. Ayub is on 24, and here comes Narayan over the wicket, bowl to Ayub, and Ayub's driving that one down to the man at the deep cover area, and they walk through for a single. The score moves on to 54 for 1. The Guyana Amazon Warriors just needed 41 more runs for victory, 41 more runs to take their first CPL title. Narayan, just one more ball to go in CPL 2023. Narayan is about to bowl his final ball for this tournament. And here is Shea Hope. Narayan tosses the ball from hand to hand. He's going to come in to bowl to Shea Hope. Now Ryan pass the umpire, both Hope. Hope is just driving that one to the long off area, just jogging through for a single. The score moves on by 1 to 55 for 1. After 10 overs, the score 55 for 1, going at 5.5 runs per over. Guyana Amazon Warriors doing it really easily right here. They're large and they're in charge at the Guyana National Stadium at Providence.
Yes, so Guyana Amazon Warriors only needing 40 runs to win from 60 deliveries, and nothing is going to stop them as I run through some of your comment. Hope is by far the player of the CPL with a 95% consistency rate as a batter. Moti as a bowler, Russell and Shepard as the best all-rounder. What about Pretorius, Mr. Casanova? But then I asked you just to select one, but you are giving me 3 or 4 or 5 names, Mr. Casanova. I just want one. So I want your player of the tournament, and I also want your team of the tournament. So pick your 11 for the tournament. You are just winding down. The Guyana Amazon Warriors are definitely going to win. They are the champion. I'm calling it now. The Guyana Amazon Warriors are the 2023 CPL champion. There's no way they can lose from here. No way. So who is your player of the tournament and who is your 11 of the tournament? We just run through a few more comments there, Andre.
Yes.
Only picking in these players as best players. I got you. Casey Carter reminds me of Zaire Abbas. He plays the ball on the ground. That is a sign of a good batter. That's Malcolm Ned rating Casey Carter. Another fan of Casey Carter. Nothing wrong with that. Player of the tournament for me is a captain. He did lead his troops excellently. Hats off to him. Okay, I got your Linton. No problem there. And he did bowl well also. Okay, Mr. Casanova, I will choose Shea Hope. And Mr. Casanova is saying that, well, the pastor is just about ready to wrap up his sermon now. I got that. That's another new one, Mr. Casanova. Shea Hope, my player of this. Show up my player, he should open for West Indies in T20. Kenroy Ferran, he said he does not want to open. You have to respect his decision. So while you would love to see he open, he's saying that he doesn't want to. IU and Hope is my bat coach. IU and Hope is my batsman. I choose batsmen, not sluggers. Okay.
Interesting.
Yes. Malcolm Ned, I used to love watching him bat. So that Mr. Beer. And say, next year's CPL, I wish Carlton and Andre get some of the commentators' place. You are neutral in your views. Thank you. You know, as I watched Narayan bowl that last delivery a while ago, it comes to me that is Narayan bowling his last delivery in CPL? Not just this year tournament, but is he bowling his last delivery in CPL? That's what came to me. The guy, so I want to take this one, Andre. The Guyanese strokers are stroking their way to victory. Well said.
Yeah, that's a good one, Mark. That's a very, very good one indeed.
Yes. So Akil to continue, Andre.
Yeah, Akil around the wicket, bowl to Hope, and Hope is on the back foot and hitting that one pass. The backward point fielder gone to for one, they're coming up for the second, and that is all they get. And there was Shea Hope on the back foot, that's rocking back and hitting that one past the backward point fielder for 2 runs. Lovely shot by Shea Hope.
Yeah, Shea Hope definitely continue to impress, and no bowling in this tournament seems to have troubled him, except for on one occasion he was ruffled by some pace. I don't quite remember who the pace bowler was, but he was ruffled. But apart from that, no other bowler troubled him in this tournament.
Akil Hussain, bowling his final over. Akil Hussain around the wicket, bowl to Hope, and Hope is just stroking, and one lovely shot there by Shea Hope to the man at the deep cover area. They're just jogging through for a single. Score moves on by 1 to 58 for 1 from 10.2 overs. Guyana Amazon Warriors doing this really nicely, just needing 37 runs from 58 balls.
Yes, and I expect that at the end of Akil Hussain over, they may bring back Salva Kiel. But once the spinners are out of the way, the Guyana Amazon Warriors are going to score much faster, and this match will done much quicker.
Indeed. Akil Hussein, 3.2 overs, 1 for 15. Is going to come over the wicket to bowl to Ayub. Both Ayub and Ayub is on the back foot and just hitting that one to the man at the deep backward point area. They go through for a single. The score moves on by 1 to 59 for 1 from 10.3 overs. Ayub is on 26 from 29. Shea Hope is on 20 from 23. 36 runs required for the Guyana Amazon Warriors victory.
Yeah, so Mark Dublin, as we watch, as we watch Shea Hope take strike. Go ahead,
Right.
Andre.
Yes. Akil Hussein is ready. He's just about to come into bowl to Shea Hope. Passes umpire now. Bowl to Shea Hope, and Hope is on the back foot and just stroking that one gently into the cover area. They just jog through for a single. Score moves on by 1 to 60 for 1 run. The Guyana Amazon Warriors just needing 35 runs from 56 balls. They're doing it pretty nicely here at the Guyana National Stadium. 35 more runs to get their first, to clinch their first CPL title.
Yes, indeed. At 6
to bowl to Ayub. Ayub is just late cutting that one to the man at the backward point here. They don't get a run.
Yes, and as I said, I expect that after this now, with Hussein and Narain finish, that we expect that they will score a bit faster after the spinners are out of the attack.
Right. Akil Hussein into bowl to Ayub. Both Ayub and Ayub is just cutting that one late. Magnificent shot there by Ayub. And there was Ayub on the back foot, cutting that one late, just about out of the keepers and into the boundary at the third man area for 4 runs. Lovely shot by Ayub.
Yes, he waited on that one and waited on it, and then just opened the face of the bat and then use his wrist, just his wrist, to ensure that it beat the short third man. And once it beat the short third man, it was always going to be 64 for 1, Guyana closing in on victory.
Closing in on victory indeed. Just needed a further 31 runs to clinch their first title. The stadium will erupt in celebration tonight. It's gonna be a joyous night for the fans at the Guyana Amazon at the Guyana National Stadium in Providence.
Yes, they're really in charge at this time. And quickly, Mark Dublin, and I made the point already when Barrett bring it up. Ali Khan belatedly coming into the attack. Barrett D bring it up. Before now, they were chokers. So persons who were calling them chokers were not wrong. They were speaking the truth. But now they have turned that around, and after tonight, you no longer can call them chokers. And Bobby Brown think that Hope is the player of the tournament.
And his Alican now is into bowl to Shea Hope. And Shea Hope is at rolling his wrist and is pulling that one to the man at the deep backward square leg area. They've gone through for a single, but that is all they will get. The score moves on to 65 for 1. The Guyana Amazon Warriors just need a further 30 runs to clinch their first CPL title. And they're doing it nicely. This 50-run partnership comes up.
Good call, Carlton. What took you so long to support the Guyana Amazon Warriors? I'm always supporting the Guyana Amazon Warriors from ever since, Galen. It's just that I picked TKR to win, but I always support. If I would have told you a number of times that Odin Smith and I are very close, and he plays for the Guyana Amazon Warriors. So I was always going to support the Guyana Amazon Warriors, but it's just that I picked the TKR to win.
And here is Ayub is looking around the field, and here is Ali Khan at the start of his mark. Ayub is on 30 from 31 deliveries. Hope is on 22 from 25. Ali Khan he runs in over the wicket. Ball to Ayub. Ayub is across his wicket. It's a loud appeal for LBW. Turn that one to the final area. They've gone through for 1. They're coming back for the second. Not out, says the umpire. Let us see if they will go for DRS review.
They have used up their 2 reviews already.
I think they have one
they cannot go because they have used up their 2 reviews already. Is how many they got?
No,
I'm almost
sure. 2 reviews, so they have used 1. And there was
no, man, they used 2 reviews.
Ayub settles, waits for Alican, who's coming in now.
And so let's
Over the
Colin
wicket,
is
ball to Ayub, who's just driving that one through to the man at long on, and they go through for an easy single. The score moves on by 1 to 68 for 1. Ayub goes to 31 from 33. The guy in Amazon Wars just need 27 more runs for victory. Yes, Carlton.
so Colin Coolidge is somebody should send the police along with a doctor to check on Sheldon Smith to see if he's okay, if he has diarrhea. Colin Coolidge, the thing about it, and I agree with you that we probably need to send an what I call the ophthalmologist, the person that deals with eyes, because he had said that he cannot believe that Guyana Amazon Warriors only need 95. He's seen wrong. So
Yeah.
maybe, yes,
Yes.
doctor,
Alican
ophthalmologist,
to
and
ball to Shea Hope, and Hope is pulling that one. It wasn't in full control, but it got to the man at the deep square leg boundary. The run through for one, come through for the second. Brilliant running by the two Guyanese batters. Score moves on to 70 for 1 after 11.4 overs. Guyana Amazon was needing a further 25 runs to clinch victory.
yes, these two are really running very well between the wicket. Do you sure Sheldon is okay? I don't know. We really need to hear from Sheldon. Absolutely. Sheldon, if
And
you are
there's
hearing us, it's
Christopher.
very important. It's
There's
very
Christopher
important.
Bristol. There's
Sheldon, if
Alican
you are
now.
hearing us,
Ball to Hope, and Hope is pulling that one to the man at deep square leg into the final leg boundary for 4 runs. Lovely shot by Shea Hope, and there was Shea Hope on the back foot, just turning that one to the final leg area for 4 runs. Guyana Amazon Warriors, they're large and in charge here at the Providence Stadium. 4 more runs from Shea Hope. Lovely shot indeed.
as I expected, I expect the run rate to increase after when the pace bowlers come back. But I'm saying, and Sheldon, if you are hearing us, please let us know that you're okay. And this is not a joke thing, Sheldon. We are very serious. We need to know that you're okay. So please let us know. And Christopher, Warriors, they're looking forward for a challenge. Shake me, Trinidad. Give us a practice run here. Well done. Well done, well done, well done. Well done, well done.
Guyana Amazon Warriors just need a further 21 runs from 49 balls. 74 for 1 from 11.5 overs. Shea Hope faces up to Alican. Alican passes umpire now. Ball to Shea Hope, and Hope is on the back foot and just playing that one to the man at the short middle kick area, and they jog through for a single. The score moves on by 1 to 75 for 1. 20 more runs needed for the Guyana Amazon Warriors to clinch their first CPL title.
And that one kept very low, but Hope kept his eye on it, and it shows that he's watching the ball very carefully. And so it was a good shot. It came out of the middle of the bat, despite it keeping very low. And someone says Sheldon is in his room crying. Sheldon waiting for TKR to pull something out of the bag, said AR. Christy TV said, this game is done already, sure. And Galen Evans is saying, I agree with Benny. Gerald Brown is smiling, and so Andre Adams, yes, so Gerald Brown is saying that where is Sheldon? Sheldon needs to face his fears. That is true. Oh, Sheldon Smith. But this is not
and
the
here's
Sheldon
Salam
Smith.
Akil over the wicket, ball to Shea Hope, and Hope is just driving that one into the man at the short cover area, and there's no run. 75 for 1 from 12.1 overs. Hope settles. He waits for the bowling of Salam Akil, and Salam Akil turns over the wicket, ball to Hope, and Hope is just stroking that one nicely to the man at the long off boundary. They jog through for a single. The score moves on by 1 to 76 for 1. Guyana Amazon Warriors need a further 19 runs from 46 balls. Over to you, Carlton.
Yeah. I was just thinking about the president of Guyana just now. How wonderful he's feeling right now. His government have invested heavily in the CPL going Guyana for 3 years. And on the second occasion, they are winning their first title. And what a beautiful halftime show it was.
Oh, indeed. And there was Salam Ayub just rocking on the back foot, playing that one to the man at the point boundary. They run through for 2 runs. The score moves on to 78 for 1. Good looking shot by Ayub. The Guyana
Yes,
Amazon Warriors
again,
leader for 17 runs from 45 balls. Salam
again,
Akil
are
it will
you?
be. Ayub on 33. Hope on 30. Ayub settles. He waits for Salam Akil. Salam Akil bowls to Ayub, and Ayub is just coming down the pitch, hitting that one to the man at the short middle wicket area, and there's no run. And there's the captain Tahir. He's waiting for that final moment. Salam Akil turns. He comes in, bold to Ayub. Ayub is hitting that one. Will he be taken at the long on area? Bounces one bounce to the man at long on area, just a single. The score moves on to 79 for 1 from 12.5 overs. The Guyana Amazon Warriors need a further 16 runs from 43 balls, and they're doing it really nicely here at the Guyana National Stadium in Providence.
Yes, with one delivery to come in the 13th over, they're really on top right now.
Right. Salam Akil to bowl to Shea Hope. Hope is on the back foot and just hitting that one to the man at long off boundary. They go through for a single. The score moves on by 1 to 80 for 1 from 13 overs. And Guyana Amazon Warriors, they're very much on their way to victory. They're very much on their way to the first CPL title. Well done to the Guyana Amazon Warriors. Over to you, Carter.
Yes, and the die have been cast in stone now, and the TK have been badly outplayed tonight. They have been badly beaten, and Guyana Amazon Warriors have beat the TKR 3 times in this year tournament, showing that they are definitely better than the TKR. This win is no flukes, because you beat a team 3 times in one tournament. It shows that you are definitely better than them. Congratulations to Guyana. Congratulations to the president and people of Guyana. Congratulations to the Guyana Cricket Board and the management of the Guyana Amazon Warriors. You have done well this year. Sheldon Smith. This is Sheldon Smith from Jamaica. This is not the Sheldon Smith from Trinidad and Tobago. So we are still looking for Sheldon Smith from Trinidad and Tobago. He needs to surface to make us sure that he's okay. It is important, Sheldon, that you let us know that you're okay.
Indeed. And it will be Ali Khan to start his second over. Guyana Amazon Warriors needing 15 from 42 balls. Ali Khan into bowl to Hope, and Hope is driving that one pleasant shot there by Shea Hope to the man at the cover boundary. They turn through for 1. That is all there will be. Score moves on to 81 for 1. Lovely shot there by Shea Hope. Moving on to 32 runs from 32 balls. And the Guyana Amazon Warriors need a further 14 runs from 41 balls.
Yes, Winston, Sheldon from Jamaica is good. It's the one from Trinidad we are worrying about. And so Gerald Brown now is finding excuse with the toss.
And there is Kieran Pollard. He's setting his field. And there's Ali Khan, having a discussion with the bowler Ali Khan. Making some adjustment to his field right here.
Knowing Pollard, it's going to take as long as possible for Guyana to win. He's going to slow down this game to a walk.
He's trying to delay the inevitable. But it won't happen this time around, Pollard. It won't happen.
So, thank you, Eddie Prasad. I really appreciate those compliments. I appreciate it, Eddie Prasad.
Oh, it's a lovely shot there by Ayub to the man at the long on boundary. Stopped by Pollard. But it was indeed a beautiful shot by Ayub, and they go through for 2 runs. Ayub moves on to 36 from 37 balls. Guyana Amazon Warriors doing this really nicely. They need a further 12 runs from 40 balls.
And is this the end of a generation of cricketer for the TKR? I call Narayan, but is it that next year you will not see Pollard, you will not see Bravo?
Yeah, I'm calling for Bravo also. I doubt you see Bravo in any more CPL. And I think Bravo is very much at the twilight, at the back end of his career. And I doubt you'll see Bravo again on the cricket field in the Caribbean.
Yes.
Alican is coming into bowl to Ayub. Ayub settles. Alican runs in over the wicket to bowl to Ayub, and Ayub's across and is hitting that one high and hard. Will he be taken long on over the long on air for 6 runs? Magnificent shot by Ayub. 6 more runs for Ayub. He moves on to 42 runs. Guyana Amazon Warriors now needs 6 runs from 39 balls, and the fat lady's in due tuning up. The fat
Yes,
lady's
Andre,
about.
I think she have tuned up the long time, Andre, and I really think
Yep.
now they are just looking to win. Seb Goal is, I think the appointment of Tyre as captain of Ghana Amazon Warriors has been a master stroke.
Master
Yes,
stroke indeed.
it's a master stroke.
And there is 6 runs needed from 39 balls. And here is Ali Khan. He in bowl to Ayub. And Ayub is playing that one and missing that one. You know, Ayub trying to finish it in style. Missed it. The ball goes through to the keeper. No runs. The score remains an 8-9 for 1. Guyana still need a further 6 runs from 38 balls.
Yes, indeed, Seb, we think so. We need to get Hope out. Well, it doesn't matter now, Dookie.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter now. But on a serious note, though, on a very serious note, Sheldon
and there
must
the oh yes, they're trying to get the crowd. They're trying to get the crowd going. Trying to get the crowd going. And there the Amazon Warriors players. They're on the sideline. They know that it is not too far from now. They are ready to celebrate. Ayub, he looks around the field. He now settles. He waits on Alican to bowl the next delivery. Ayub settles. Alican. And here comes Alican. He will come into bowl to Ayub. Bowl to Ayub. And there is Ayub hitting that one down to the final leg area. 4 more runs. Ayub will get 2 more runs needed from the Guyana Amazon Warriors. 1 more ball from Alican in this over. Carlton, over to you for the final rights.
Okay, so Winston, yes, Edmire. Yes, Edmire would have found a way to mess it up. Why are you saying that? It's over. I hear the fat lady singing, say Andre Adams. Yes, indeed, she's singing, but Sheldon must need to report. Ayub just surveying the field as we look, as they are chanting in the stand. They're very happy Guyana supporters right now. 93 for 1. They only need 2 runs to win. They are jumping. The children are jumping. The team is together. One to come from Alican, and Pollard is slowing it down. They're going to take as long as possible. Ayub just twirling the bat in his hand. He's seconds now. He watches as Alican runs in over the wicket. He gathers momentum now. He's round the wicket, up to the wicket, ball to Ayub. It's high in the air, down the ground. It's gone all the way. Guyana has won the 2023 CPL. Well done, Ayub. Well done, Guyana Amazon Warriors. Look at Tyre. Look at the celebration. Well done, Guyana Amazon Warriors. Congratulations and jubilations. And they'll be dancing long tonight in Georgetown, Guyana. There'll be a party all over Jamaica, all over Guyana, should say, in the United States of America. Wherever there's a pocket of Guyanese, they'll be celebrating all night.
Oh, the entire night indeed, from the Essequibo to Demerara to Georgetown to Providence to the streets of New York, where you have large pockets of Guyanese in Queens and in Brooklyn. Well done to the Guyanese. Well done, the Guyanese, for winning their first CPL title. Well done, Imran Tayer. Excellent captaincy. Good. Well done to the management of Guyana, the Guyana Amazon Warriors. Well deserving of their victory tonight.
Yes, and congratulations to the Guyana Amazon Warriors teams. And congratulations to you who have made this tournament so worthwhile. And I'm going to say it again. I enjoy your company tremendously throughout this tournament. It was wonderful being here with you. I'm happy to meet so many persons. And I thank you very much. I thank you too, Andre. Your final words.
Yes. Thank you to Carlton, and thank you to all the viewers, all those persons who tune in night after night. We could not have done it without them. And I must say, I really enjoyed working with you, Carlton, and enjoyed the bantering from the community. And we hope to see you in the very near future. You know, for the 50 over World Cup and for other series in the near future. Thanks a lot. It was
Regional
really great
Super
being
50.
here.
Yeah. And remember, the regional Super 50 is coming up, but it will be live on YouTube. So we'll not be doing watch along for those, but we'll still be summarizing the matches and so on. But when the World Cup comes up, we'll not be doing watch along for the entire World Cup, but like the last 10 overs of a match, we will be doing watch along for that. But thank you. Thank you for being here. And I'm saying again, on a serious note, Sheldon Smith must check in. I would thank you all for being here. I can't say it enough. We really love you. Have a great night. Take care of yourself. Take care of your loved one. See you next time. What a great